Really love apples and bananas, but I really love to go bananas. Really love apples and bananas, but I really love to go bananas.
I'm hot, but I'm cold as Alaska. If you got a question, then I am the answer. Guess I'm there to turn that boy up in the castle. We ready for war, we ready for battle. However it go, it don't matter. I'm not gaining weight, but I'm getting fatter. However it go, I'ma eat. Put them against me and I ain't even a challenge. He really be going bananas, no capping. He really be going bananas. He really be going bananas, no apples. He really be going bananas. He really be going bananas, no capping. He really be going bananas. He really be going bananas, no apples. He really be going bananas. They probably thinking I'm bitter. I can't forget.
I really love apples and bananas, but I really love to go bananas. Really love apples and bananas, but I really love to go bananas.
I'm hot, but I'm cold as Alaska. If you got a question, then I am the answer. Guess I'm there to turn that boy up in the castle. We ready for war, we ready for battle. However it go, it don't matter. I'm not gaining weight, but I'm getting fatter. However it go, I'ma eat. Put them against me and I ain't even a challenge. He really be going bananas, no capping. He really be going bananas. He really be going bananas, no apples. He really be going bananas. He really be going bananas, no capping. He really be going bananas. He really be going bananas, no apples. He really be going bananas. They probably thinking I'm bitter. I can't forget.
What's up, what's up, what's up, my peoples? How y'all doing out there tonight? Happy Friday, love bugs. Yes, yes, yes. Let me check my sound. Hey, Savannah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, love bug. Can you put a 1 in the chat for me? I'm doing a sound check before I get started. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeedy. How y'all doing out there tonight? Hold on, let me cut my music. Okay, I'm back. What's up, what's up, what's up, my peoples? Love and blessings, love and blessings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another edition of Lady Love Talks with the one and only, your girl, Lady Love. How y'all doing out there tonight? Let me turn this down. This background music is loud. Hold on. Maybe it's the one. Yes. Every time I get on StreamYard, it seems like they have some new buttons. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome, I'm Jella. How you doing, love bug? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. It is, I'm going to drop the link because it's going to be an open panel, but I'm going to be discussing the story of Romeca Meeks. Matter of fact, I think it's Romeca Meeks Black Me. A story out of Chicago. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. A story out of Chicago where two baby mamas with the baby daddy supposed to be got. We're going to get into it. It's just sad. Welcome, Renee. Welcome, Love Bug. How you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Grab your love seat. Get your popcorn. Get your drinks. Get your wine. Whatever. You get what I'm saying? And kick your feet up. Yeah, I had been hearing it here and there, Jella. But then I took the time to watch a few videos to see what was going on, because I couldn't believe it because the thing about it is, uh, she. Let me try to watch my words. Ooh, this female. Well, it's a guy and two baby mamas. It's a female. The one that is the guy on the live. Her name is Romeca, and the one that the other baby mama that she has a small baby. The new I'm gonna say the new baby mama, the fresh baby, because he had been with Romeca I think for like 10 years. But yeah, the new baby mama name is Holly. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to look at the video to figure out because he got a nickname, but I can't remember what his name is. But this is really sad. The thing about it is, it happened in broad daylight. It was a witness there and everything, and the girl they let her out. She claimed self-defense. She was sitting up there when the police got there. She she actually the way the story supposed to be going, I'm saying allegedly, but the way the story is supposed to be going is that Romeca dropped her baby off at school when I think he like 4 or 5. She got a little boy, and she had dropped him off at school. And I'm trying to figure out, is his apartment in front of the school? Because someone else is saying that Romeca came to his apartment and blocked the girl Holly off. And but this is what I don't understand. From what I'm getting, the baby daddy had Romeca in a headlock, and Holly ran to her car. She had time enough to run to her car and get her a weapon and run back while he got this girl in the headlock. And yeah, right in her face. And that's just sad because I feel like, how is it self-defense if you got time enough to run to your car? You could have jumped in the car, locked the doors, or something. You can now. If she would have been aggressive, and then this girl, Romeca, God rest her soul, rest in peace, Romeca. She didn't even have a weapon, not one weapon. Not one weapon. This is sad. And I really want to get into it because it's crazy. Like I said, it was a witness there. They trying to say that the witness, on the other hand, he got a cousin. Let me pull this stuff up. Let me see where I want to start first. Okay. It's a 31-year-old mother was unalived in Chicago South Loop neighborhood on Monday, September the 8th, shortly after dropping her son off at school, according to reports. The victim has since been identified as Romeca Meeks Blackman, according to CBS News Chicago, ABC 7 Chicago. Meeks Blackman was reportedly involved in a physical altercation with another woman who allegedly pulled out a pum and shot her in the face. Oops. A person was previously, trigger warning, a person was previously taken into custody but has since been released. And this, let's see. This happened looked like at 9:05 a.m. Monday, September the 8th. She had just dropped her baby off at school. So let me find. Okay. Yeah, give me a few minutes to get my stuff together. Is this it? I think it is. Hold on. Hold on. This ain't it. But I am going to play it too. Let me go back to this. Hold on, y'all. Let me find the part that I want to start off with. And it's sad too. She was on 31. She had dropped her son off at school, y'all. And she had put a note in his book bag. Well, not his lunch bag. Says, "Happy Monday, son. Today is a fresh start to this, and you hold on, y'all, and you can start off strong. Always remain yourself. You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a great day. Mom loves you. Love, Mommy. And that's sad. She dropped the baby off, man. But I was trying to get to this news article. I thought I had it out. There it is. Hold on, you guys. I could have just shared my screen. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Yes. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me see which mode I'm trying. Hold on, you guys. This stuff ain't crazy. That ain't it. That ain't it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this stuff together. It was showing it and then it just stopped. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. Let me do it all over again. Oh, okay, there it is. And you're gonna need too much missing. Okay, yeah. I don't think I can speak but I'm just gonna play a little part of it anyway. Oh, yes, I can. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get my visual right. Okay. Thank you, Lene. This is what I have to do. Slow down, take my time, because I be rushed. Like I'm working. Okay, there it is.
Straight. Not long after the bell rang at this elementary school Monday morning, gunshots rang out nearby, leaving a young boy without his mom.
I mean, what do you tell a kid? When you just drop me off, how do you just say she's not here anymore? How do you explain it?
Police say the 31-year-old victim, whose name has not yet been released, was near Cermak and State just after 9. Early information leads investigators to believe some sort of a fight unfolded, and the suspect pulled out a gun, shooting the victim in the face. The victim was rushed to Stroger Hospital while the suspect was cuffed at the scene.
It's not fair. The person doesn't come back. You need to understand that. They don't come back. Your life is taken too. So who really lose? Everybody lose. It's no win in a situation.
Kanisha works across the street and saw the aftermath of what happened. She doesn't know the victim, but is devastated for her family and friends and calls this preventable.
Violence is not the way to keep doing it. Nobody wins in a situation.
A family now looking for justice, as sources close to the investigation say detectives are speaking with witnesses and reviewing evidence to figure out exactly what happened.
It's so scary and sad. I don't even know. I feel real bad for the lady.
Hold on, you guys. And let me pull up the video. Hold on, this one. Let me pull up the video. Shout out to Crime of Passion. Because this next video that I'm about to play is from a channel called Crime of Passion. If y'all are not subscribed, go subscribe to Crime of Passion. When I tell you she is on her stuff, she is on her stuff over there. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Yeah, let's see. Let's speed it up just a little bit. Now, yeah, this is something because, like I said, this girl, and I mean, Crime of Passion got look like everything. I mean, we gonna watch this together. I'm doing my commentary. This is something, y'all. Okay, Lene said Crime of Passion is one of her favorites. I just ran into because of this story. I had to, yeah, and I mean, we just gonna look at it together. Shout out to Crime of Passion, fair use. Like I said, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. And if y'all not subscribed to Crime of Passion, go and subscribe to their channel. Okay, now this the girl that did the I don't know where the volume. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Oh shoot, that's why. Here we go. This girl right here, this Holly, y'all, with this phone in her hand. And also, this is the baby daddy right here. He is not crying. I mean, he don't look to me distraught or anything. But this is the baby daddy right here, the one that had in here like headlock allegedly. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning.
It doesn't matter. You shot somebody. What's wrong with you? Calm down. Calm the fuck down. She put the gun in the car. The gun she shot her.
Now y'all heard the witness. It was this girl that got off the bus, and she said, and we're gonna get a chance to hear that in this video, that she seen it and heard a lot of stuff that went on, and she trying to tell the police that the girl put the GUN back in the car.
This one right here. She saw her. She saw her. She put the gun in the car. She put the gun in the car. The gun in the car. Arrest her. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, because she got shot. You have fucking gun, and you know it. You fucking know it. You fucking know it. Fuck. We're letting her get shot. And then now you're being like, oh, you let her get shot.
And they let this girl out, y'all. Now I don't know if she had to pay a bond or whatever, but she got out.
She was the girl that shot. This was her right here. She was standing on the doorway. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean she's dead, bro? What do you mean? Look, she's dead. She's dead, bro. She's dead. What do you mean? That's your fault.
To this incident, Chicago police saying that early this morning around 9:30 there was a fight between two women. That scene unfolding here near State and Cermak. One of the women allegedly pulled out a gun and shot the other woman in the face. The 31-year-old victim.
Yes, I'm jealous. They let her out, and that's why I'm so baffled, because they let her out. She was standing up there. They said when she was on the phone with the police, she told them that it was self-defense. And I just can't see that. She had time enough to run her car. I can't see it self-defense. And then the baby daddy they said the baby daddy had the girl like by her waist at first trying to restrain her. And then he grabbed her and put her in a headlock. So I really got to get into this to get to the truth. Because I can't believe it.
Was taken to the hospital and later died. Please, y'all, please stop sharing them posters of my sister, please. Please stop sharing that post of my baby sister on that ground, please. Get y'all, please. For my mama and for me and myself to say, please, y'all.
Give some of this.
Self-accountable. I can't deal with anybody's behavior. People always seem to blame people for what they did and only look at reactions, and that's insane to me. I really dislike this generation. Males are not protectors no more, and females think being irresponsible is cool. By June, she was even more vocal. She wrote, "Good morning. One thing I really dislike is when someone tells you not to speak on something that's bothering you or hurting you. So you just want me to sit around feeling a way about..."
And she was a beautiful girl. And that's sad that because from what I'm getting, she was with him for 10 years. And I think she was like in a DV relationship. I'm almost positive. That's what I'm getting from the videos that, it's sad that she got away from him and that still wasn't good enough. He got with another woman and she became pregnant, had a baby, and not that long ago. I don't know exactly how old her baby is, but we're gonna find that out in this video too. But she got a small baby. I just don't understand how could she hate that girl that much that she would take her out. That's your child's sibling's mother. All over a man, pretty much.
Something in someone and remain silent? No, I'd speak up and stand on how I feel. That's people's problem. Now harboring secret feelings or feeling some type of way about somebody and still being around them is crazy to me. Y'all made it so easy to be fake. I can't do it. I've been clearing stuff out of my life lately and been okay with whoever on that chopping block. Romeca wasn't the type to hold her tongue. And when it came to her child's father, Carlos Losos Way, she had plenty to say. In August, Romeca wrote another frustrated post about Carlos.
See, she was getting tired of him. He said, how long does it take a baby daddy to get over his first baby mama? See, that's what I'm talking about. He, even though she got away from him, he had another girlfriend and had another baby, and that still wasn't good enough for him. That's what I'm looking at it as. Because she clearly got away from that. How the world I'm so confused because on one hand they said Romeca, after she dropped her son off, that she went left and ended up in front of his apartment. And then on one hand, they said his apartment is right in front of the school. I don't know. Either way it go. What type of man would allow that in the first? I mean, that, oh, Lord. But anyway, she says, asking for myself, because this ninja got to get off and be a dad. I'm tired of getting popped up on at my job and school, ready to get fought on. Ninja got to fight them other bees you clearly don't want. See, that's what I'm saying. I only argue with you about our son, and I'm effing a million ninjas and disrespectful. B, I'm such a hoe, but don't want you on my mama. You don't have my number or address. I'm tired of you playing with my name on me. Mr. Always say I'm gonna do or buy my son some and don't. I'm finna start eating you up, B. Hate my baby mama, man. This sad. This is sad. Well, let's go.
How long does it take a baby daddy to get over his first baby mama? Asking for myself, because this guy got Loso, his son with Romeca, and Carson, the newborn he had with Holly Johnson. The caption read, "I'll do anything for them." But underneath all these, resentment and jealousy were building. According to reports, Romeca had an active restraining order against him, pointing to past problems that kept pulling them back into conflict. On the morning of September 8th, Romeca took her son to school like any other day. She even slipped a handwritten note into his lunchbox that read, "Happy Monday, son. Today is a fresh start to this, and you can start off strong. Always remain yourself. You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a great day. Mommy loves you." That was Romeca. No matter what she was going through, she made sure her son.
And she got away from him and was doing good, and he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. She drove there. Okay, let me see. Hold on. The lady, hold on. The lady didn't even live. Okay. Lene said the lady didn't even live in her state. Right, Lene. She drove, I think, 100 and some miles. She was from, she drove from Milwaukee. Romeca was in Chicago. Right. And we're going to see in this video that she, Holly was even talking about she was going to have to unalive somebody in a video like hours before she even committed the crime. That's really, I just don't, unless they doing a thorough investigation, making sure they got all their ducks in a row. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could think of. But it's a whole witness. Let me see. What else y'all say? Lene, that is too wild. Again, why the F did they let that girl out? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure it out, Jella. It just don't make no sense. But like I said, when she was on the beginning of the video, she was claiming self-defense. So I don't know in Chicago if what their laws are. You know, I know I was talking to someone earlier and they was like, really in Chicago, they ain't really locking people up unless it's something serious, you know. But this series though, but I ain't like I said, I'm not understanding. That's another thing. The girl Holly saying that she got a license to carry or whatever, but that's in Milwaukee. You don't even stay in Chicago. They got different laws, gun laws. So yeah, the only thing that I could think of is they doing an investigation and yeah, because I just don't understand this at all. But like I said, it looked like she had got away from her baby daddy and he didn't like that. And he got with a new girl and probably talked back. On one hand, he was pillow talking with her, telling her bad things about Romeca when he really wanted Romeca. That's what I think. That's what it clearly looks like. Or the thing about it is he could not even want Romeca not to want to do her right, but he didn't want her to be with nobody else or to live her life and be happy without him. Because as we can see, she said he wasn't even doing for their son. But let's go.
Felt loved. Little did she know that this would be her last act of care for him, because Carlos and Holly Johnson were outside. Holly had no reason to be at that elementary school. Her child was far too young to be a student there. But sources say she had gone there for one reason, to confront Romeca. Witnesses say there was an altercation between Romeca and Holly Johnson.
Carlos, who loved to show off his fitness online, decided to use it in the worst way that day. Witnesses say he gripped Romeca in a headlock, leaving her defenseless. And that's when Holly Johnson allegedly fired. Romeca collapsed, and despite efforts to help, she was pronounced gone.
That's the thing. It was like it was point blank. And she was in a headlock, and she fired more than one time in the face. I think in the chest area and somewhere else. But I'm not understanding how where the aggression come in, where she felt like it was self-defense.
Scene was chaotic. Holly stayed at the scene talking on her phone and reportedly told police she had a license to carry, claiming self-defense. But that explanation made things worse.
How does having a license justify using it on someone who was unarmed,
Right.
especially in that area? Many saw it as pure jealousy, with Carlos right in the middle. No charges have been.
Amen. Carlos is right in the middle. And I feel like if they charge, I feel like Carlos needs to be charged too. That's what I think. I don't know what I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure out who's telling the truth. I'm gonna get my damn notebook out and I'm gonna figure it out. But Carlos needs to be charged too, in my eyes, you guys. What y'all think?
Filed as detectives review evidence, including video and statements. Romeca's family was left devastated. Her sister went online, breaking down in a live video as she begged for privacy and time to grieve.
Please stop sharing them.
I really don't play this part.
Sister, please stop sharing that post of my baby sister on that ground, please.
Hold
Get
on,
y'all,
y'all,
please.
right there.
Put my mama in for me and myself to take. Please, y'all.
Sorry back there. I'm back, y'all. Hold on. I thought I hit the. I do. I don't know why I was. Hold on. I know what I need to do. Am I playing this one? Okay. I was trying to skip over the part where the sister was crying because, yeah. Hold on.
To me and my family, y'all, we need it. We need it so bad.
Prayers go out to y'all. Jesus.
Afterwards, Carlos went to Facebook. He posted, "Worst day of my life." But instead of sympathy, the comments came pouring in, and he received a lot of backlash. The outrage grew when people remembered Holly's past posts where she wrote, "Sometimes you gotta start just ending some." According to sources close to them, Holly.
Now, see there? Holly, let me go back. Because I told y'all Holly had made a post. You get what I'm saying? About taking somebody out. There you go. Okay. So to me, it's like it's premeditated. If you made a post, then you heard it's like you started something just so you could have a reason. And I might be wrong. I ain't even, you get what I'm saying? But to me, so far, it looked like she might have started something just so she'd get a chance to do what she did. But I'm like I said, y'all, I'm not trying to play this part, but I'm trying to get y'all to
The worst day of my life.
Afterwards, Carlos went to Facebook. He posted, "Worst day of my life." But instead of sympathy, the comments came pouring in, and he received a lot of backlash.
Hey, Mama
The outrage
Lisa.
grew when people remembered Holly's past posts where she wrote, "Sometimes you gotta start just ending some." According to sources close to them, Holly Johnson, Carlos's new partner, had long.
Hold on, y'all. So they in a new relationship, and he. Hold on, let me drop this. Hey, Mama Lisa. Where is it? Yeah, there you go. This link for anybody want to come on the panel to discuss this situation. I was meaning to drop it earlier. And anybody that coming in, shout out to the Bush Baby, shout out to the replay game. Anybody coming in, y'all hit that like button for me. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. These are the type of videos that I'm gonna be taking on my channel called Hearts and Crimes. Yeah, but we're gonna discuss this. Oh, we're gonna get it started over here. Yeah. But yeah, this the new baby mama. This is Holly right here, y'all. And this is a good shot of the baby daddy named Carlos. Okay, let's see. Angela says, and Mama Lisa, one baby mama, another one. One. Okay. Welcome. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, Lene at the exchange. Welcome, love bun. Come on in. How you doing? You there tonight? Okay. You got you muted. So I'm gonna wait and let you unmute yourself. Okay, Mama Lisa joined the panel. Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mama Lisa. How you doing?
Who is that? I'm jealous child because she welcomed me in. and I, that sometimes that yellow thing, it do something to me when that StreamYard, when the people say my name, so I feel like it's safe. And that jealous said my name. She said the hello and few of them. So that yellow thing, I tell you, it do something to me. I can't do it. I can't that yellow StreamYard. I tell you, when I see that link, it's something may want to hit that link. I'm going back down and out of here because I don't want to interrupt your little show and channel. Can I just say I'm sorry?
How you doing, Mama Lisa?
I'm doing very well, thanks for asking.
That's good.
Another year passed, another year older.
Yep. Has it been raining where you at?
Ain't rain tall. Ain't rain tall.
Okay. Yeah, we had some rain today. I was shocked.
You know that people used to call that their hot rain when it's summertime and it hot. That's they call that their twist of weather and can on. When I moved that back there, and I cannot understand. I'm going now. You know me. I start my own whole another conversation. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to take that.
Have you heard about this story about the this girl right here that's on the screen on the live, his baby mama?
Okay. I heard a little something about it, but some things are so awful to me that I don't just look at it, and I keep it going. I have to digest and can on. So I was in their bushes, because I watch a lot of that crime stuff with can on. Maybe that's how I got you across my screen. Because I'm prescribed to a lot of crime channels and can on, because I'm interested in this stuff. And, it is that I be trying to tell the young people, be careful and can on. We got to pray daily. It's just so much trouble out there in the land, and I seen the headlines of it. I watched a little bit of it can on, and I had to get on out there. And then it brought to my attention again when you come across my screen. Using that crime people, because I got a lot of this stuff on my prescription can on, and it's a sad, I hadn't really known a lot about it, but it's a sad situation.
Yeah. Hold on one moment, Lisa. Lene.
Yes, I am here.
Hey, girl. Welcome to my channel.
How you doing, babe? See, that means I got to drop on down. This ain't my channel. I just want to speak to everybody.
How you doing, Mama Lisa?
Hi, Lene. How you doing, baby? Mama
lovely.
Love everybody. That's a blessing. And that's when I can't stay up long, because I don't want people mad at me because I've been to go conversation. I ain't got no time, Lene. Did that lady time.
But Mama Lisa.
But I'm so glad you spoke to your mama, Lene.
What you think about this, Lene?
Girl, this is a mess. When I first, because I watch Crime and Passion all the time. Like, it's one of my favorite shows. And when I ran across this one, my eyes was wide open. Like, are you kidding me? This lady drove from Milwaukee to Chicago, murdered this girl at her son's school. Well, unalived, I'm sorry. Unalived this lady at her son's school,
Right.
and the baby daddy held her in a headlock so she could do it.
Right.
And then they are released and free.
Yes. I can't believe it, girl. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, it wasn't self-defense. Then if you think about it, she in her state, she ain't even, the girl had a whole restraining order. Romeca had a whole restraining order on this girl.
Right.
So I'm not understanding, you in her state, you locked and loaded. You're not licensed in Chicago now. Licensed in Milwaukee, supposedly. We don't know if that's true though.
Well, that's what I was saying. I think it's premeditated because any judge will say, I don't know what type of judge she had, but all of the programs and stuff that I watch, all the shows that I watch, the judge always says, if it takes you a long time to drive somewhere, you had time to think
right
before you took action.
Right.
So she had an hour and 40 minutes.
Yes.
And for the baby to be out there and he see his mama on the ground with all this blood.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. It's just sad. It's sad because
did he look distraught or distressed to you when that was him and that girl? Neither one of them.
Yeah. Neither one of them to me.
Welcome, Hazel.
The way she was looking on the phone, she was looking like
I did,
like trying to justify why she did it. But you drove all the way from Milwaukee. You live in a whole nother state.
Mm-hmm. And then we gonna learn this video, girl, that allegedly they dapped each other up. The witness said they dapped each other up, girl, after she did that and said self-defense.
See, they was already planning this. And that's why I think the state is going to pick it back up. I think the state is going to pick it back up because this case has made a lot of noise.
Right. It should. That's when I'm covering it. I know
you're doing a great job right now too.
Thank you.
Good you covering it because I don't see anybody else covering it either.
Thank you. I'm a small channel, but hey, I'm trying to get it out there because this is a shame. This is really sad.
Yeah, this could be any one of us. This could be any one of us.
Or one of our daughters. You get what I'm saying? This is because this stuff now. I ain't saying nobody going around shoot, unalive nobody in their face, nothing. But this kind of stuff happens all the time where females be getting into it over a man and he ain't no good to neither one of them. Really, because he wouldn't have them, they wouldn't be doing all this.
Well, here's the thing, like you said earlier, you got these people in relationships, and then once you get out of relationship with the man goes and finds somebody else, but he's not done with you. And he want to know why you let him go, why you let him leave.
Right.
No, you were supposed to be fighting for him, but no, you didn't fight for him. You just went and mind your own business and said, okay, let me go get on my money. Let me get this bag right quick.
Right. And
and you're not thinking about him. Meanwhile, he's over there talking to her about you.
Right. That's what I'm
pissing
saying.
her off.
Yeah, because why she's so angry? You just got in this relationship with him. She been knowing him for 10 years. She was here before you. This is what I don't understand. How do females get mad, so angry, and be mad at the female before them too? That's wild.
Yeah, you got them. You got those ones who just can't let go, man. They just can't. Like, you see the red flags in this dude, but you don't want to let him go because you're scared somebody gonna get what you got, which is your problem and your headache.
Because this is my belief. If somebody care about you, they gonna care about your kids, your dogs, whatever.
Exactly.
Thank you. So to me, it's like maybe a pride thing or an ego thing with this girl. Because how could you do that to your sons? Because I think she got a little boy by him too. Your son's sibling's mother. I mean, even if y'all were no kin, how could you do that?
She did that because she got sick and tired of him talking about her at the house.
Well, I hope, I'm so serious. I don't know, but I sure hope that they get her and him. At this
I
point,
can't wait till the trial come out because I already know they're gonna pick
girl,
this back up. The state is gonna pick this back up,
I
and
hope
it's gonna
so.
be a trial. And
Because
I'm going to watch from
he
day
got a
one
cousin.
to the end.
He got a cousin. It's in this video. He got a cousin that he ain't talked to in 5 years. That's suspicious too to me. He ain't talked to, but he got videos and stuff on this girl Romeca trying to say, "Welcome, Mel's World, welcome, Love Bug,"
Hey, Mel.
trying to say that Romeca was, cray and like one thing, this is the thing, it's a difference in standing your motherfucking ground and being crazy.
Yes.
She didn't
Yes.
take no shit off of him. So they
Yes.
label her as crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because he trying to cheat and she catch him up and he can't get away with it. So she crazy. That ain't how it
But
works.
this is a I'm sorry. This is a clear case of jealousy and envy.
Right.
That's what this is. That
Right.
girl didn't drive, even if she harassed her, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
She didn't drive to her state to go take her
Right.
out. Yeah, I'm gonna always stand on that first.
Right.
You had an hour and 40 minutes of a
Mhm.
drive with your
Right.
pal
Yes.
to change your mind of what was gonna happen. But you had it in your mind, I'm tired of him talking about her. She in the way of my relationship with
Right.
this man that I love.
Right.
He's sitting at the house telling how much he hate her, but he really
Yes.
love her. He don't want her
Right.
to be with nobody else.
Yes. Or to even be happy because he ain't with her. I mean, because
Right,
she
because
left
you-
him alone.
Yeah,
Right.
because you
Right.
heard Romeca say that he don't even take care of his kid. He just harassing her.
Right. Because she got a restraining order on him too.
Exactly.
But girl, let's get into this juicy stuff. It's crazy.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining me.
You're so very welcome.
Carried jealousy toward Romeca.
That girl was a hater. She hated my cousin. She secretly wanted to be my cousin.
One of Romeca's friends, Alexis Coleman, wrote after the tragedy, "I literally know every single detail about Meeks and that girl Holly's interactions. That girl wanted Meeks gone. She envied her and some more stuff. That was all a part of the plan. I'm so sorry, Meeks." At vigils and online, people remembered her not just as a victim, but as a mother who lived for her son. They remembered her notes in his lunchbox, her trips with him, her post celebrating his birthday, and that final letter where she promised to always be his.
Mel, this is a story out of Chicago where these two baby mamas, I don't know if they had been going, I'm sure they had been going back and forth, but the baby daddy, the baby mama Romeca, the one that was unalive, dropped her son off at school. In some kind of way, the baby daddy and the other baby mama showed up, and Romeca ended the other baby mama went in her car and got a pew, and while the baby daddy had Romeca in a headlock allegedly, and took her out
At her son's school. At
Yeah.
her son's school, Mel. This is too much.
This another note she wrote to her son. This is shame. This was just look like what 3 weeks ago.
Yes, and yes, Mel.
So she was doing her thing. Let me see. That's the one she.
And the girl was on the phone, and she just trying to justify her actions and what happened. Why this girl laid out bleeding all over the place.
Right.
The baby daddy, he walking around too. Well, you missed the clip. I'm pretty sure.
They gonna show it again because
Yeah.
we gonna hear the witness tell, and then like I said, the witness gonna tell what she see. Then it's gonna be a cousin of his that's gonna be telling some stuff, and it's crazy. And I'm like, how the cousin get all this information on Romeca? It ain't her cousin, it's his cousin. But we gonna let's get into it.
His biggest fan. That little boy now has only those words to hold on to. 2 women, 2 children, and 1 man at the center. It ended in the most public and devastating way. And now, a son grows up without his mother. A newborn would have his mother possibly behind bars, and a community is left asking how jealousy, betrayal, and pride turned into a tragedy witnessed by many. Romeca Meeks' story is one that won't be forgotten.
The community believed that it was a setup, pointing to the restraining order Romeca had against Carlos, the way he held her down during the fight, and Holly's decision to do something like that. They stated that Holly's resentment and her need to prove herself to Carlos had been simmering for years, and Carlos, caught between them, wasn't helping the situation. Romeca Meeks had just celebrated her 31st birthday, stepping into a new chapter of her life. But her life was tangled with Carlos Losos Way, her ex and the father of her son. 2 women, 2 children, and 1 man caught in the middle. It was a triangle of jealousy, mistrust, and unfinished feelings. And in the middle of it all are 2 innocent boys, far too young to understand the storm that was forming around them. Looking back at Romeca's posts, they weren't just rants. They were reflections of a woman caught in a cycle, trying to raise her child while fighting to protect her peace. And that's why her cousin came on live to speak up about the situation.
I'm just gonna say this one time and one time only, G. Stop listening to what the fuck y'all hear somebody talking about. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They ass just want clout. All you chasing clout, scary ass niggas, police talking this gangster. When it come down to the fight, you just don't ever want to fight. Y'all want to call the police or go get guns. Half just don't even know how to work a gun.
You right about that. Say it again. What the hell? Call the police or go get guns, and half y'all don't even know how to work them. This her cousin, this Romeca cousin, y'all. She telling us a little bit, giving us a little insight on what was going on between Romeca, the baby daddy, and Holly.
I'm so sick of you, bro. On my mama. And anybody who's saying something bad about my cousin, y'all don't know the real motherfucking truth. You don't know nothing. That girl was a hater. She hated my cousin. She secretly wanted to be my cousin. What is you talking about? And y'all talking about pray for Loso. His ass was in the middle. And if he was a real nigga, he would have had that motherfucking shit in order. What is you talking about? Is y'all cool? Y'all got the game fucked up for real on the G. On my mama, y'all got the game fucked up. On my mama, y'all do. Cause y'all listening to this story. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know my cousin. What is you talking about? And they never fought. So how the fuck was she an imminent threat? You only could shoot and kill somebody when they are an imminent threat. You don't know shit.
Okay, what do you think about what she's saying now, the cousin? She said you can only claim self-defense if you're an intimate threat. So do you think that Romeca was an intimate threat to Holly?
How was she an imminent threat when she's taking her son to school and you drove an hour and 40 minutes with a weapon?
Right.
This girl didn't even have a weapon. She was taking her son to school and dropping him off.
Welcome, Jelly. Hey, sis. How you doing? Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I agree with you. This looked like, to me, this looked just like a premeditated setup. Like they sit up and thought about it, didn't think it through, but thought about it and did it. You get what I'm saying? That's what I think.
That's what I'm saying. How did they justify her reason or whatever it was to let her out and not even lock up the baby daddy? He the one held her in the headlock. It was plenty of people out there, plenty of witnesses.
Right.
What was they doing at the son's school?
Thank you. Because her child is the baby. Her child will go to school. And especially not there. She don't even stay in that state. She stay in Milwaukee. Well, not even the state or the city. Shit. Yeah.
Right. Right, Mel. You're right, too. And that's what I was saying before. I think before you came in, I don't think you heard it. That's why I said, you at this house, and he talking about her. He can't let her go.
Right.
But he telling her something different.
Right.
And she's sick. I'm sick of her. This and that. She in the way, and this and that, and probably plotting and planning with him to do that because I heard they high-fived. He supposedly held her in a headlock.
Yes. That's the thing. Ain't nobody said that was a lie. That he put in the headlock.
She pow-powed her in the face twice and pow-powed her once in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
How are they able to walk away from that?
I'm still baffled, like I
This is
said.
beyond me.
And the only thing I can think of, like you said, that the state gonna pick it up. They trying to get evidence. But let's look at some more of this crazy stuff, girl. This is wild. Because if you think about it, if she get away with this shit, it's gonna be, they get away with this shit. It's gonna be more people doing this stupid shit in Chicago.
Right.
All you fake Facebook investigators, whatever the fuck y'all want to be. And we could get like that. I don't give a fuck who Shorty Holly Johnson related to. None of that. On my kids, it's like that. We have a big ass family, bro. Just don't know how many of us it is. Oh, my mama, straight delusional. She was wearing my cousin old designer. She been in designer.
Oh yeah,
Since we was
she
kids.
was.
If you grew up with Romeca and us, you know how to.
Oh yeah, she was. Lady, she was
Now you
wearing
know
her
this,
clothes. Oh
girl.
my God, I forgot about that.
Now, girl, you know that's some bullshit.
Yes, wearing that girl clothes.
Now, what that signal? That she want to be her?
Obsessed.
That don't make no sense. And girl, that don't make
obsessed.
That's why it was so easy for her to, you get what I'm saying, try to take her out, because I just can't see it not being premeditated. Once again,
all day long. That's what it's got to be. I don't understand. Like, I wish I could have been there when they was letting her out. When the judge is talking to her, like, what are you saying? How are you justifying this?
And I'm jealous of it, and just stood there like it was just another day. Yes. That's what I'm like. That's the baby daddy right there. Y'all look at him. He don't look like he's sad, distraught, nothing. Most people would have broke down and got down there with her. You get what I'm saying? Now he walking around pushing other folks like, what? And she on the phone talking about self-defense.
And the fact that he spent 10 years with her.
Yes. And I think the little boy like 4 or 5 years old. The baby ain't, if the girl go to prison, the baby ain't gonna remember her. But that little boy gonna remember his mama. You get on
Yeah.
But let's listen, y'all.
How people kept us. This shit ain't new to us. This shit old. On my kids, and it's like, I don't give a fuck. Stop inboxing me, calling me, being nosy. If you don't say your condolences, get the fuck off. And I'm on that. On my mama, I'm on that. This one of my baby cousins. She the same age as my little sister. This one of my baby cousins who I watched, grew up with, wiped our ass, ate at the same time, got our ass whooped together, and I'm praying for fucking Auntie Tina, G. Oh, bro. This the second cousin, G. Y'all, this the second cousin this year. Actually, I lost 3 cousins back to back for some shit like this. My cousin Dorothy, my cousin Mimi, and now Romeca, G.
Now, did you hear what she just said? Lene.
Yes, I'm here.
This is her 3rd cousin this year.
Yep.
That went through so this stuff is going on in Chicago. That's probably why they talking about sending them National Guard there. Shit. The hell?
Yeah, this is powerful. This just shows you how society is so jacked up in the mind, mentality wise.
Right. This is wild. Because anybody do that kind of stuff,
I think it's people just cannot let go. They can't let go.
And then rather see somebody taken out than to just, you know what I'm saying?
Because she already got a restraining order on him.
Right.
So
that
speaks volumes.
Right. She had to tell them something.
She posted she don't want to have nothing to do with him. He needs to take care of his kid. He don't want to do that, but you end up at the school.
That's sad. And that's another thing. They need another charge for just being in front of them kids' school like that too.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know. How did they intertwine, right? Okay, so she's taking her son to school, dropping him off. So old girl coming from Milwaukee. hour and 40 minutes away. And he supposedly lives blocks away.
Yeah.
How did they all meet up together like that?
And then say that Romeca blocked Holly out with her car. You know, like she parked her car in front of. That's the thing. Romeca was even in I think I heard them say a Mercedes Benz or something, a nice car. And yeah, that's crazy. That's the
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. Was he on the phone with the girl with Holly, the girl from Milwaukee, and telling her like, I'm going to the school and what? Like, I don't understand how they all got there at the same time.
Thank you.
I know they know what time she goes to drop her son off.
Right.
But how did they all get there at the same time? Cell phone records should prove that this was premeditated.
If you think about it, because she had dropped her son off and came out the school. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But let's go and listen to the cousin. Then there's some more stuff. Like I said, he got a cousin. It's wild. Trying to make it like Romeca was a problem in it. You know, yeah. So
that shit is not cool. It's not cool, bro. And y'all know me, bro. I be on that gangster shit. Yes, I'm not scared of shit, none of that. But God, on my mama. That's why I am the way I am, G. On my mama, G. But on my life, G, anybody got something negative to say about my cousin, we own that. On my mama. And it can get like that. Put your funds up because I got bond money. And if I don't, I got property. I'm gonna get out. No, them, G. Ain't nobody finna be around here making no false ass narratives about my cousin. Cause it don't even matter. You didn't have to overkill her, G. G, you did not have to. You thought she was a threat. You could have. If you shot her in the leg, what did you keep shooting for? You shot her in her face and her chin, bro. Come on, G. Y'all know Romeca 150 pounds soaking wet, bro. Soaking wet, bro. Gee, y'all don't understand, bro. And then this nigga Lozo, folks. My kids, G. How you couldn't handle that shit, bro. A real nigga ain't. I don't give a fuck. You got kids, not both of these. You got kids, not both of these. You made to tell me you couldn't stop that shit, bro. You made to tell me you want to act like you the victim, bro. And now my fucking little cousin, mama gone, G. Y'all, it's some stuff. Hey.
And that's another thing. I'm like her. He couldn't stop that shit. He was pushing somebody else around on the scene in front of the camera. So I'm confused. Like you should have been had Holly in the damn headlock. Look like.
But see, that's the thing. He didn't want to stop it because he knew Romeca was not going to ever take him back, and he didn't want her to be with nobody else.
That's a shame. That's what it looked like, girl.
It is a lot of people that's sitting around in relationships that actually do not want the person that they're with, but they're with them because they do not want to be without somebody. They're scared to be by themselves so they can learn themselves and find out about themselves and find out what type of man or woman that they want to be with.
Right.
So they just stay with anybody just to say they got somebody. And a lot of men are doing that these days.
And I guess
a lot of women are settling too.
Yeah, you're right about that. This is sad. But think about it, Romeca got out. Romeca had got out, looked like. I don't know if she might have been.
Yeah, she was doing that.
Yeah.
You can tell by her photos. She keep herself up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very pretty.
She keep her kid looking good too.
Yeah.
You know, she got a nice car. Got a place of her own. She was doing good. And he didn't like that.
And then he had Holly wearing her clothes. What you think about that Holly wearing? Girl.
She's wearing her brand. She was wearing her brand of clothes. So Romeca had a clothing line. And that she had built or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm accurate, if I'm correct.
Okay.
She had a clothing brand, and that girl started wearing her brand.
That's a shame.
Yep.
Well, let's go ahead on, girl. Get through this video.
Okay.
Spiteful, evil individuals. He still wanted her. Let's be real. He still was stalking her in that.
We just said that, didn't we?
Yeah.
All that shit, bro. She the one who was driving that fucking Benz. Hey, whoever Bud is, do I look like Mama Duck to you? Stop playing with me. Before I have somebody kill you, bitch. Stop playing with me, bro. Right now, it's not the time to play with me, bro. On my kids.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
And whoever Holly Johnson people is, I don't get no fuck. We can get active. I don't need the police. You be needing the police. Oh, my mama. Love you too, cuz. My mama, y'all ass bogus, G. And I really feel like it was a setup, G. Because if you knew she was up there taking him to school, why would you let your other baby mama pull up? Nigga, you supposed to be on your way to the gym. God. Gee, y'all don't understand. I'm just tired. I don't want to hear this. Take the video down. We know the truth. Like that man said, Keloso was holding her, and that girl ran to the car and came back and shot my cousin. If they don't kill you in jail, if you get out, we on that. I swear to God. You.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Did you hear that, Lene?
Yes, I did. And see, that's the type of thing. See, that's why when crimes happen or something happen in your family like that, you're supposed to stay calm because, and I know it's hard to do it, but, and you say things like this could be held. If something happened to that girl while she is out, they're going to check for her first.
Right.
Because she's online and she's saying what she's going to do. That's why sometimes if you're going to do something, I ain't saying everybody do something, but if you do something, you need to be quiet about it.
I know she angry, yeah. She really, I think she gonna say more than one time.
Yeah, her emotions is taking over, but you can't think rationally,
right?
You know, when you out of it like that, you let your emotions take over.
Let's go.
Ooh, this man's happy. You speak English? You don't talk? Hey, look, I'm in hell. I think I get him some change to get him a pop, G. God, G, this shit, bro. Y'all don't understand the loser motherfucker you grew up with. Y'all saying about all this shit. We did everything together when we was kids. If y'all know our family, y'all know how close they is, how close we all been. Here you go. God bless you. Gee, I'm so hurt. Cause ain't no real nigga gonna put their baby mamas in that situation, bro. Let's just be real, G. Real niggas would have stopped. He would have made one drive off, and the other he probably would have left with him. Thank y'all. Just say prayers for my auntie Tina, my cousin Nika, Tyree, Terrell. Send y'all condolences to my immediate family, bro. This bogus, G. G. This narrative, y'all out here pushing. I'm gonna comment on every post, every picture. I'll report that shit, everything. You hoes is weak on my kids. My cousin did not deserve that shit. And all you who trying to make up a story, camera and video don't lie. They got witnesses out there telling the police exactly what happened. That girl was, see, Losa and Mimi, she pulled up and got on that. That's not even from Chicago.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, but it's another video that got all the I thought it was this, but it's another one that has the thank you, Jelly. It's another one that has the cousin there that giving his side. But I'm gonna let a little bit more of this play. Hold on.
She from Milwaukee. Let's just be real. She's stalking Lowe's because he stay around the corner. And you see him over there talking to her, and then you pull up like you some big tough. Ooh, Tony.
Okay, pause. Okay, so maybe, just maybe, because I think people probably got it mixed up because they say she's from Milwaukee, but what I'm hearing is because he lived down the street, maybe she was at his house already, and they pulled up together in one car.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking.
Saying somebody he stayed around the corner,
right? Because that's why I was saying, how do you meet up like that? And everybody's there at the same time, and she's an hour and 40 minutes away because she lives in Milwaukee. So I'm thinking people probably, you know how stories travel. So I'm thinking maybe she didn't drive an hour and 40 minutes away. She was already at his house. And they knew what time she took the kid to school.
Right.
And so that's how they all met up there.
Well, we gonna figure it out. Believe it.
Girl, I'm gonna help figure it out. Let's go.
Gee, these niggas be playing both sides. I wish you understand that. He'll tell you one thing and tell the next. These niggas play both sides, G.
We were just saying that too earlier. How he playing both sides. So
well, wait a minute. No, go ahead, finish your, and then I got something to say.
I'm thinking maybe Romeca, even though do you think Romeca might have still was messing with him, or you think she might have been still dipping back here and there?
I doubt it, but I think that he was trying to reel her in by calling her, and maybe the girlfriend was catching him on the phone or something. Yeah, and he was saying, "I'm talking to her about my kid. She won't let me see my kid or something." But here's the thing: she put a restraining order on him. People don't put restraining orders on people unless they fear for their life or they just sick and tired of them harassing them.
Right.
But I want to answer Mills' question. Well, as close as possible, because she said, "May I ask, why is the Midwest so violent? I mean, I know I shouldn't talk from NYC, but why is the Midwest like that?" Well, I am from the Midwest, and it is pretty violent, but I just think it just depends on the person. I think it depends on the person. Right. Everybody is not violent, but it is a lot of violence there, and I think it's because of how we grew up. You gotta. And I think it's a lot like NYC from some of the stories I've heard. You know, you gotta be careful every time you walk outside.
Right.
It's cray out there. But I mean, everybody's not violent that's from there. Now, it's the people there, everybody can get active now. But it's about your choices that you make.
Right. It's something else, girl. Well, let's go. Like I said on that I got another video that got some juice.
I didn't see the cousin.
I was scanning through this because it's two different videos that I was watching. So this one of them, and it's another one. You get what I'm saying? That she got some stuff. That's who I thought it was Crime of Passion, but Crime of Passion had this part. I don't think the other person had the cousin. They might have, but I don't remember.
See, you should have let me know, because I could have swapped you some of my videos, because I got some videos too from from what I watched about it too.
All right, girl. Well, I could show you because I'm not through with this until they lock that girl up. He get locked up and explain to me why she ain't locked up and he ain't locked up. And I'm gonna be trying to figure this out and follow this story right here.
Yes, let's go down the rabbit hole. I'm ready to go with you.
Because these people are enraged and they got the right to be. Yeah. I got the video with her mama them talking. So I'm going to pull that up. Yes, I got that. So I'm going to pull that up. Her sisters and her mama. Because she was the baby. I don't know if she was the youngest, but I know she was one of the babies. If she wasn't the babies. Yeah. Well, let's go.
Y'all weird as hell. My daddy, I'm blue as I haven't ate. My head is banging. I swear, bro. You jealous? Instead of hating on the next, won't you try to get like the next? If you envy her that much and you want what the next got, work harder, bitch. Or sell it to somebody who gonna pay you more, bitch. Be wrong with you, hate. I ain't never wanted nothing another bitch had. Anything I wanted, I'm going to get to myself. Weak. It's 10 o'clock when I found out. This shit's so crazy. I'm not even in Chicago. I found out before. Family, I'm calling my mama, my auntie, my cousins, everybody. What's going on? Yes, they never fought. Never fought. Never fought.
So the cousin that's real close to her said they never fought.
Exactly. So it just only leads you to, okay, Romeca got a restraining order because he's harassing her.
Right.
You know,
with new baby mama.
Exactly. But see, it's strange because she didn't get a restraining order on her. They never fought.
Right.
So did he make her do this? I'm not saying make her do it because she got her own mind. She could have used it.
Right.
But did he entice her to do it?
Well, some ain't right. Let's go. Something is definitely not right.
They never fought. So it wasn't no imminent threat. And then if y'all concealed to carry, and if in Illinois, you from Milwaukee, you didn't cross state lines, you bitch. And then when I ask you about it, you talking about I got my concealed to carry. That don't give you the right to kill nobody excessively like that over some that's gonna be fucking another bitch. Tomorrow.
Because think about it, like the cousin said, that was overkill.
It sure was. It sure was.
Good morning. Shoot.
He's doing another bitch right now, getting his dicks up. What is you talking about? You just wasted your fucking life. Now both of y'all kids don't got their mamas. Your baby a few months. You think he gonna remember you, baby?
So her baby is just a few months old.
Okay. But I don't get no. That's my blood cousin. Anybody say anything negative? Any posters y'all sharing? Y'all, I'm commenting on that because who gonna do something? Motherfuckers know how I get down. Been getting down like this since I was in 6th grade. I wish a would. I just had to beat 3 cases on her because she was my husband lying. Helped him try to kidnap my baby and all type of shit.
Damn.
See, that wasn't even good to put your business out there like that.
Shit. She said she just beat 3 cases. God.
You see what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah.
Don't put that out there like that. But I get it. She emotional right now.
Yes, Lord. If she putting it all out there. She just beat 3 cases. The baby daddy said, what? Kidnapped the baby or something.
Said I beat 3 cases and don't matter about catching one more.
That's what she said. Said ain't nothing but a chicken one.
It ain't nothing but a G thing. That's what she said.
You don't give a damn.
True. This is bad.
Dude.
I've been getting my shit together. And then I'm having to deal with my cousins and them dying over ass niggas. Yeah, all right. Somebody. I forgot they be recording me on live, sent to the police every time Jaleesa posts on there. Every time Jaleesa do this, every time Jaleesa do this.
Yeah.
They want to post. They want to screen record. They want to do this. They want to do that. Y'all, this is weak on my mama. And if it wasn't for the police, the motherfuckers need to just go back to the old days. Fighting. Y'all think them guns helping y'all? Y'all ain't gonna be in jail. And everybody who be saying free, you only gonna think about you once a year. I got G. I'm blue, G. My grandma, my daddy. Got my way. I don't care right now. Don't piss me off. What's wrong with you? G. All I'm gonna say is, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about my cousin, don't say shit at all. 'Cause on my mama, I'm saying I want all the smoke behind her on my kids. I want all the smoke. We can get in the field, all that. I'm picking my son up from school, taking him to practice. He told my mama, "What's wrong? Why you look like you been crying?" I'm good, son. I don't even be telling my kids bad happens because I don't need their brains to be fucked up. Gee, I'm just praying for my cousin, little Oshi. My auntie Tina, she needs the most condolences. That's her fucking baby, bro. This shit ain't cool, bro. You just need to do better. You just need to stop being so hateful and envious towards the next bitch. She was with the nigga first. You got to be jealous of you, folks. She done got
That
everything she
part.
wanted about the nigga and some and
That
still get
part.
it. You mad? You won't cut her off? Now look at you, man.
Gave you her fucking
That's
headache.
how I be.
He
That's how I
gave you
be.
her
Though.
headache.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry, Lady T. I had to.
Girl, this okay. You understand? you say what you want to say. This
Like
is
she
wow.
gave you her headache.
Right.
That means you want him so bad. Keep him and keep the headache that comes along with him. Please keep him from over here.
And I hope she don't think she the only one. She can't think that she the only one.
A mess.
Like she just said, girl. But like I said, she need to go and he do too. Not just both of them need to go.
Both of them.
You on your way to Cook County. You're not gonna survive a week in that. Not gonna survive a week in that on my kids. Get in the county on my mom. If they don't got nobody answering the phone, them just being there crying, starving. Cause nobody love them or gonna send shit. They be fucked up. Gee, I swear to God on my kids, y'all. I bought this pack of cigarettes this morning at 9 o'clock. Them come. My mom. I done smoked 1,000 Newports. The weed ain't even getting me high right now, so I don't even know why I'm still even just smoking.
Stress.
You some haters. We always gonna be on top. Real is always win. You be haters.
All the time.
Haters. Exactly. That bitch is a hand-me-down. She's a second bitch. She's a side hoe, sideline hoe. What Monica call it? Y'all bitches is weak, bro. All over. Baby, that ain't that good. So I'm gonna risk my fucking life and freedom. Bah. Shit, if it ain't my family or my kids or my money, bah. I don't give a fuck. I love you too, Tracy. Tracy, I miss you, man. You need to send me your number. We all got features alike in our family. If you see the whole family, somebody look like somebody in the family. Just gonna tell you that. Gee. I'm not gonna lie. His ass going to jail too. He gonna go to jail. Watch. And I ain't gonna lie. I told folks when I first found out about 10 years ago, when I first found out, and he was with my little cousin, I said, "Gee, you know that's my blood. Don't play with her because she ain't nothing to play with. She don't play none of that shit. Oh, she got her own woo. He, I love her. Ooh, cuz I got her. You know I got her. Woo, woo. Come on, man. No, they was never fighting. He was trying to stop.
Let me pull up this other video, y'all. It's got all the other tea in it.
Y'all, we got the tea over here, y'all. We got the tea over here.
I thought that I had pulled up the first video, you know, the one with but there's still some good tea that she got, but let me make sure. Okay, that one was Crown Passion. And what was the other one? Okay, this it. Wait a minute. Now, is this the one where they talk to? Now, this is where they talking to her mama. Them. I don't want to play that one right now. Chicago. Y'all give me a few minutes to find the video. I had them together before I came live. I don't know what
Take your time. Take your time.
I don't know what happened though. Or am I moving? I be moving too fast. Sometimes I'll be looking right at the video and look right over it. But yeah, let me stroll. Yeah, because I was gonna take a nap and it was on, and I heard they let her go, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, because remember the mother was saying, or somebody, I can't remember, but somebody was saying, y'all need to quit saying this girl is out because she is not out. And then she ended up getting out. Because she was still locked up at the time when they were saying that she was out.
Hold on, y'all. Not it. Not it. I had so many tabs open, it ain't even funny. Let's see. I don't know why.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Mama Lisa. We can hear you.
I'm sorry to interrupt your show again. You know, this kind of stuff is just so sad. Turn that game off. Better pop in them games. I'm sorry to interrupt your show. I had to holler at old man again for a minute. Anyhow, this is so sad, you know, on so many levels. It make my heart cry when this kind of stuff go on and can on. And you know, it's a lot of stuff was going on, but we got you all, your child holders, and can on let us know. I don't know how to watch news no more. Because I get most of my news, you know, from stuff that happens in our own community that they sometimes don't even report on. If they do, it ain't no more than 30 seconds or so, like it don't even matter. You know what I mean, young folks?
I'm listening, Mama Lisa. I'm trying to pull this video up.
Okay, well, I was just about to say again, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but
okay, baby, I wasn't hollering at you. Baby, I wasn't hollering at you.
It's okay. It's okay.
What you called it? Yes, you was hollering at us.
Nah, when I was hollering at you, don't start no stuff like this. I can't hold. I wasn't hollering at this baby. Don't, baby.
There's a lot of feedback on your end.
Is it? I don't care all the cause this here fan. I can say, you know, for the people they talk about the channel biases, I don't do it. Now, is the people feed it back now?
It's a little better. I
can hear you. Is it better now, baby?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it? Got feedback.
It was the. Lene, is that you still up there on the channel, baby?
Yes, it is.
Who was that interrupting our conversation in Cano? Because I thought this private conversation meant you and having Cano. A third voice come up there. But at a serious note, young people, this stuff it hurts my heart. So, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then we got to care about one another because don't nobody else care about us. We got to protect one another as a whole. You understand?
You still crackling.
I say we got to protect one another as a whole.
You're right.
Because we wonder why the people say, white folks don't care nothing about us. Why should they? We got to care something about us.
Right.
You know, don't make, never mind. With them, we been knowing since the beginning of time here in America. They ain't never cared about us. But I love my people from the bottom of my heart. I do. That's the reason I just try to give y'all a little wiser when I come up on the pounds and carrying on, you know? I laugh and kick and carrying on. But on a serious note, y'all know I ain't gonna never tell you nothing wrong. You know? Mm-hmm. All right, this stuff, you know, because I do be watching Crime Channel. Maybe that's reading this one here come across my screen, and it's just so sad, you know.
So do you want to stay up here for a little while and give us your input on this? Because we finna see the witness. This the video that I thought I had was gonna pull up first, but the witness took the girl she was on the bus, and she had got off the bus and witnessed some stuff, and she gonna tell us exactly what she's saying. It's a lot of juicy stuff in this video. So you want to sit on the panel and give us your input, or?
No, I'm just gonna say this here because the reason I don't want to stay up too long, because sometimes, we got to take accountability for our own action. So I just like to say what I'm gonna say and get on down if I think of something else to say, because I don't be meaning no harm, and sometimes I talk too much,
Well,
and I don't want to seem like I'm taking over nobody. Ain't nobody talking to you out there, man. Who they talking today? Who they talking today? Lene, that wasn't your mama talking to you. See, that's what I mean. I gotta go on out here. So the people get mad at me again. Like, I was having a good, peaceful conversation with Lene. She was respectful to her mama and carrying on, and then the other woman coming in and telling me what about me. Now, Lene, I want to tell you again, baby.
Yes.
It's not, I don't want, because when we know ourselves, you understand? I know myself. That little yellow StreamYard thing, it just makes me happy when I hit that light. Sometimes I go places I ain't supposed to be hitting that light. It's just that yellow thing do something to me. And I ain't got no time on that. And I find myself talking too much, and I don't want to step on nobody's toe. I want to tell you, our young people, what Mama Lisa said, and Mama Lisa ain't gonna change the color of her stripes for nobody. Right is right, wrong is wrong. So I just got to say what I got to say and get on that. I'm here, because when you know yourself, and I know myself, I love talking. And I don't want nobody to think I'm taking over. The woman, is she done going on?
No, honey, I'm just a visitor.
No, I'm talking about the other woman, Lene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hope she can't hear me. I don't want her thinking I'm trying to take over her space. The other woman, Lene, that's me and you talking. We ain't telling nobody. Oh, Lord, I'm on live. Let me get out here, Lene. That's what I'm talking about. I forget, Lord. I love y'all.
Love you more.
Love you, Mama Lisa. Okay.
She's fun. Fun. Always respect your elders. Always.
Right. Always. Okay, this video. Right. You was raised the right way, Hunty. This video is by Shanitra Speaks. So if y'all not subscribed to Shanitra Speaks, y'all go subscribe to Shanitra Speaks. In fair use. Are you subscribed to Shanika?
I sure am.
Girl, honey. Now see, this is where I'm mixed up because you see, we just watched that video. Now we finna watch. I guess it didn't matter which order we watched it, because now we finna see the cousin gonna be on her. His cousin that he ain't talked to in 5 years. See, that's suspect because he got all these. Y'all gonna see we pulling up videos and really taking up for him, like trying to put Romeca in a bad light. So
I haven't seen this one.
Okay, fair use again, trigger warning again, and shout out to Shanitra Speaks. Let me put this on. Let me make sure I got the speed, because you got to change the speed on the playback. Yeah, I got it. Okay, yeah, I got that right. Let's go, you guys.
But just 5 months later, that same woman, the mother of his new child, would stand accused of killing the mother of his other son. Now, the victim in this case, 31-year-old Romeca Meeks, had history with the father of her child dating back to 2016. In fact, in June of 2017, she uploaded a photo on social media with the caption that said, that look you give me, they hate I give you a vibe, you can't get nowhere else, and it's only a year in. At some point, Romeca, the victim in this case, and the father of her child, their relationship ended, and Carlos, as I said, he introduced another woman and a baby to social media. Despite that, it appears that there was some ongoing conflict between the victim in this matter and the alleged shooter, who authorities have not identified. Now, at this point, if you haven't checked out my previous coverage on this case, please be sure to check out my previous video. But authorities have remained tight-lipped in the investigation.
Now, Shanika, 31, this girl look young as hell. I don't know how old she is, but she look young. You know what I'm saying? She
definitely look young.
So this the alleged shooter, y'all. But we know she did, cause she done claimed self-defense.
I know they got that girl in hiding somewhere. She has to be in hiding somewhere.
Think about it. Did you hear what the cousin said? And they got a big family. You get she probably had to go farther than Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You get she had to go farther than that.
But Jelly says she's 31. Or are you asking, is she 31, Jelly?
No, Romeca is 31, y'all. I don't think this girl is 30 nothing. She looked like, I think she might be I'm serious, she looked like she in her early 20s to me.
Yeah, she do. At least 24.
Yeah, yes, around there. But she don't look like she 30 nothing. Hey, Mama Lisa.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Am I sounding a little clear now?
Yeah, you clear now.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I want to know. I talk to y'all later.
Mama Lisa, what I tell you about that? You might as well just sit up here and do the commentary with us. You get what I'm saying? Give your opinion. Because this is, you get what I'm saying? It's probably 3 generations up here.
Right.
Yeah, so we just giving out, we all women. You understand? Anybody welcome, and you might as well. So I'm gone. You get what I'm saying? Because there's some juicy stuff in here. Just like right here. I think this is this her? God, I ask that you do what you do best. Bring comfort and strength to this family. I know you can because you did it for my mother, my siblings, my brother's children, my aunts, uncles, and myself when my brother was taken from us through the same violence. Lord, you carried us so strongly that people at his home going were in awe of how my mother stood. But it wasn't her strength, it was yours, carrying her through the pain. So I don't know if this is one of her siblings. That I think it got to be one of Romeca's siblings that wrote this. But let's get into it, you guys. Let's go.
In fact, all that they have told us is that there was some form of an altercation on Monday, which was September the 8th. The victim, Romeca Meeks Blackman, had just dropped off her son at school when police said she got into a fight with another person who pulled out a weapon and fired it, hitting Romeca in the face. Now, unfortunately, as you know, Romeca did not make it, but there's been speculation about charges needing to be filed. So listen to this short news clip with Romeca's mom and listen to where the status of the investigation is. Then we will get into the witness who was on the scene. We're going to get into her account of what she said occurred. So listen to this.
Her mother says she was a kind, loving, and sweet mother. Now she's left with raising her grandson.
He said down. Yes, sit down. You don't want to be around nobody.
Chicago police say the person taken into custody after the fatal shooting has been released without charges. Her family is eagerly seeking justice.
Okay, so as you just heard, the Chicago Police Department released the suspect without charges. At this time, it's still an ongoing investigation. So that's not to say that charges may not potentially come or that they will, but that the suspect was released.
Okay, now Ms. Speaks just said it's an ongoing investigation. But when we listen on, the cousin gonna be saying, his cousin gonna be saying that like there's no charges, that there's no investigation, nothing. What y'all think about that?
Well, like I said, I think the state's going to pick it back up. Whatever they're trying to do or get away with, the state's going to pick it back up.
Okay,
that's just my opinion.
This sad. Mama Lisa, did she drop? Mama Lisa, is she still up here? Ooh, I'm on another screen. Oh, she done dropped, girl.
Now, there has been some comments from her family, but this is the post that initially early on was circulating online. I want you to pay attention to, because this is the version of events that her family say happened. So it says, imagine writing your son a note before dropping him off to school, not knowing that would be the last note he gets from you. Imagine walking back to your car, about to go to work. Imagine your baby daddy pulling up with his scary baby mama to fight in front of the school. Imagine your baby daddy puts you in a headlock and let this lady shoot you in the face. Imagine the same baby daddy standing over you, hands claiming self-defense. I'm literally sick to my stomach, excuse me. So this is what her family is saying occurred and why this case is being debated online. Now, what authorities will not tell us is what led up to the altercation. All authorities will say at this point is that there was an altercation, and during that altercation that the suspect pulled out a weapon and fired it, and unfortunately that ended in Romeca's life being taken. So there was witnesses on the scene, and we're going to get to a short clip of the witness has done an interview and what she said happened. But before we get to that, I want to read this to you, because this is from Romeca, the father of her son, Carlos. This is from his family. They said, this stuff is crazy. To my little cousin, Carlos, I'm praying for you and both baby mama families. To all my cousins, stop arguing with these people. People going to say what they want to say and assume what they want to assume. And she tagged him in the status. Now, this was done literally hours after the Romeca's life was taken, because Carlos, the father of her son, he also made a status and he said, worst day of my life, as I said in my previous coverage on this. And then he subsequently took that post down. Now, the comment, because
Mama Lisa?
Ooh, can I just sit here a minute? I don't want to feel like I'm just interrupting now. I just want to come back up here just real quick. There's some people spoke to me in the town there, and I don't want to be rude to nobody. I think that they're male and that they're Angela. Your mama, sorry. How y'all doing? All right, I'm going.
I'm about to lock the door on you. Mama Lisa. I'm about to lock the. I was asking you a question. I was asking your for your input, and you was gone. Mama Lisa, are you there? Maybe it was dead. Okay, y'all.
When the suspect was released without charges, this is something that the family made a post, and then there were some comments. Let me know if you agree with this comment that was made. It says, the state attorney wants to be sure she wasn't acting in self-defense. This is how it goes sometimes when a person is licensed to carry. All that person has to say is they fear for their life. Now the state has to prove there was, without a reasonable doubt, no threat to charge her and win. It ain't over trust. So do you agree with this? Do you believe that this is why the police potentially released the suspect? Many are saying that they had to charge her within 48 hours, and because they didn't have enough evidence that they let her go, but there could potentially be charges.
But it's been 48 hours. The hell?
Coming. Now, there was another comment, because people have said, well, what was the history between Romeca and the other woman in this, other than them sharing the same father to their child? Did they have any previous incidents? And there's a post that her family just released from Romeca, because apparently she had this post. It was set to, private, or only her friends can see it. And it said, I got this female blocked on every social media, and she's still finding a way to lurk, but tell people I stalk her. I barely got time to do the stuff I need to do, but here you are.
Okay, now this the juicy tea now. This is Romeca's post 6 weeks ago. Said she got this girl blocked on every social media, and she still find a way to lurk and tell
and there
people
you have it.
Yep,
and there you have it. Both of them.
Right. So they need to be putting the clinks on her and him.
Yeah.
Are calling this man about my post. So obviously there was a history, and I'm going to play a video from the suspect in this, but first listen to the witness account. And if you haven't already done so, please be sure to like the video, drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts.
Can y'all please put hashtag justice for Romeca, Meeks, Blackman in the chat, please. Justice for Romeca. Thank you.
Thoughts are so far about this case, and subscribe to the channel if you appreciate my coverage.
Most
Now
likely
listen
to kill
this.
someone. Most likely to get arrested.
Now y'all pay close attention, because the girl on the right, this is the girl that pulled the trigger. Now listen to the questions that they asked her. She's in the red. Yeah.
Who pulls the most? Who's the most emotional? Who's the loudest?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm looking at this comment on the side, and it says leaves car with no GUN to confront Romeca, returns back the car to retrieve a GUN and shoots Romeca while Romeca in the headlock by the baby daddy. She had no intentions of that girl. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because they said that I guess the girl was scared to fight Romeca.
And it says, I don't give a damn where Holly came from or what her family has. They don't still justify what she did. I pray that she's get what she does in the end. Karma has her name on it. She is not free by a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm God eyes, praying for justice for Romeca and family. So it looks like Holly family got money. You think they played a part?
Probably so. Anything is possible at this point. Because I don't see no reason why she should be let go. Because even if you take away, okay, she didn't drive an hour and 40 minutes.
Right.
Okay. What is you doing at this kid's school?
Period.
You don't have a kid that's going to school.
Right.
So why are you there?
Right. Let's go, girl, because there's some more tea up in here.
Who's the craziest? Who's the most mature? Who has better style? Who's more casual? Who's the biggest hoe?
Cheers. I was actually the one at the scene, so I was the one that was yelling out to arrest her because
Now y'all listen closely. This the witness right here. It's some more stuff playing, but this the witness talking. Let's go.
Everybody wasn't doing anything. I was actually the one who called the cops first. And I saw them when they were fighting in the beginning.
Keep in mind that the witness did not appear on camera for this interview. Additionally, it's unknown if the witness told all of this to authorities. It's also unknown if this is going to change the outcome of the investigation because they did say that it was an open investigation. Additionally, Romeca's family is already aware of this interview that has been circulating. They have reposted it, and one of her family members, which was her.
Okay, so she said it's an open investigation. So okay, we hoping it is.
Yeah, it better be, because you're gonna have a whole bunch of angry, emotional, people that's like, what is the justice system actually worth?
Mm-hmm. But
Because
on this
there was too many witnesses.
Right. And then too, they trying to say that the witness was lying. But my thing is the witness don't know neither party. Why would she lie? That doesn't make sense. And then she gonna go into detail. Let's go.
Her cousin, who was in the previous live, the video that I uploaded before, she posted and she said, now that the real witness has spoken, all of you can be quiet. Justice for me. So let's go ahead and listen to the rest of this.
I saw them when they were fighting in the beginning, and I was like, this is not right. He was slamming her with a door when she was standing in her door frame, not even close to the female on the other side. So she was literally standing on the other side of the road, and her baby daddy was literally slamming the door on her back. So she went back into her car, came back out, and then this was when the baby daddy walked towards. He grabbed her by the waist. She tried to wiggle away from him. Her arm was like literally almost getting free, with his arm around her neck this time, because he was holding her by the waist in the beginning and she wiggled out. After this happened, he had her in the, like, almost looking like a headlock to me on the side. And then the other baby mama stated, I'm going to shoot you, bitch. Watch me shoot you, bitch. Gun. She's going to go get her gun. Watch. And after this happened, she ran to the passenger side of her vehicle, grabbed her gun, went around. And when the woman, the mother, who slipped away from him for at least like maybe a good second. As soon as she slipped away, she shot her, and she shot her in the face, on her side, and in her thigh. And I saw him like holding her for a split second. Maybe he was in shock, but after he was in shock, I guess he picked her up, and when she was falling, like a gush of blood fell, like out of her body. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, I don't know. Everybody else sees movies, you know what I mean, and they see put pressure on the wound. Why weren't you putting pressure on the wound? Why weren't you caring enough? This supposedly was your first baby mama, because when I was
Okay, that's a good question. Why wouldn't he put pressure on the room? Sound like because he. Think about
My
it.
thing is they shouldn't have been there no way.
Right.
It don't take 3 people to take a kid to school.
Right. This sad.
They shouldn't have been there anyway.
Right.
on the bus, I heard him and her screaming, and she was literally saying, she was like, I just dropped off my fucking baby. What? I just dropped off my fucking baby. Are you guys kidding me? As soon as I got off the 21 bus, and trust me, they got it. You know what I mean? Everything that I literally had to, I wasn't gonna let her die like that. I literally looked into her eyes. That hurt me. She said she dropped her baby off, and you don't know who she is. You know what I mean? And I was like, arrest her. She needs to get arrested. You know what I mean? They weren't even thinking. There was another black female cop who came up, and a Mexican short cop. And I pointed out, I was like, the gun's in her car. The gun's in the car. Why wouldn't you give him the gun if supposedly this was, a self-defense? You know what I mean? If it was hey, here's the gun. This is what happened. It was no self-defense. I swear to you, it did not look like no self-defense. It looked like you shot her because you were just angry or something. You know what I mean? And to me, when she shot her, it wasn't the female that got shot, she wasn't with any gun. She didn't have no weapon, no knives, no nothing. So what was it that frightened you so much? You had to run around your car, go into your passenger seat or whatever the case is, and you reached in to get your gun and shoot this woman. So to me, it was a senseless. They were arguing because she was pulling up, and I guess they ended up parking. Why was her car parked on the sidewalk? Because I seen she ran towards the sidewalk to get her gun, and it was a small black vehicle, and he had a black truck, I think, and literally
so they was in different vehicles.
They wasn't even in the same car.
That's crazy. How were they in different vehicles? Everybody, Lord have mercy.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is amazingly messed up. This is amazingly messed up. Because was they arguing about her, or was he trying to, I can't even say stop. Maybe he was trying to stop Holly from going to the school because she knew what time the girl dropped off. She knew what time Romeca dropped off her son, and she said she going up there, and so he followed. And so maybe Romeca, when she took her kid in the school, came back out and saw Holly, but Holly had already drove fast because she didn't parked on the sidewalk. So she got out, already had the gun on the seat. The pow on the seat. And then they got to arguing, and Romeca said, "Okay, what's up?" And girl was scared to fight her, and then dude probably got in her face like, "You ain't finna do nothing," and do because he know Romeca got them hands.
But if you think about it, Romeca was at the school. How the hell they in the right anyway? If she at her child's school and got a restraining order,
right? Well, I think maybe it was Jelly. Somebody said in your comment section that it was it wasn't valid anymore. The restraining order wasn't valid.
Oh man.
So maybe she didn't get an extension.
And like Angela just said, they pulled up in 2 vehicles, but he lives across the street. That's another thing, because I thought he stayed across the street from the school. I done heard that too.
That's why I said we ain't gonna really find out everything until they go to trial.
That's if it make it to trial.
I believe it's gonna go back. It has to. It don't have a choice. Then after she got the pow pow, and pow powed her, she ran the pow pow back to the car.
Ain't there some stuff? This is too much, but girl, let's go. Let's get through it. Let me see.
Oh yeah, Jella said the restraining order was disposed.
Damn.
Yeah, so and there you have it. They still shouldn't have been there.
And you know what's messed up? This is the most messed up part that people ain't looking at, that I just thought about. If they don't charge that girl, it's already messed up and she get away with the, you know what I'm saying, unalive Romeca. But he'll end up with if he don't get charged with none of this, he gonna end up with custody of that little boy.
I believe the family will fight that tooth and nail.
But it's gonna be hard. Think about he the dad, and if they don't charge him, they ain't gonna. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, because he's the father, so he has secondary rights after she passed. I get that, but I think they're gonna fight that tooth and nail because they're gonna say that the kid is in immediate danger because he's with the person. He's with the person who pow-powed his mom.
Right. Well, let's get through this because I really want to get to the part with that cousin running his mouth. Let go.
He came out of his truck looking like real, like he wasn't like on anything but being like mischievous, like nothing but like what was like he was planning something, you know what I mean? And I called the cops on the first time I called the cops, it was because he was attacking her, you know, and the other girl was just yelling at her and she was arguing back. So there was nothing going on for her to be like, oh, I'm gonna step back over here to go get my gun, you know. She was nowhere near her. But that's all I gotta say. And I know for a fact that she did get arrested, but he got let go. So hopefully, you know, for what I said and what I witnessed, I just don't want to be, you know, put on the stand or anything to say. I did put a statement in because I know it's necessary. You know, it was a ridiculous, you know.
So the man who was previously identified as Carla's cousin, I did a video previously with him in it. He has since clarified that he is an associate or a brother. What his actual, you know, connection to Carlos is unknown. And you're going to hear from him because I thought it was important to include an update. But this is what I want you to pay attention to. He made a status once this video started circulating from this witness. And what he said is, if I'm standing outside chilling, I'm not expecting Romeca to pull up, block me in like she finna do a hit. This Chicago, we ready to blow off that alone. Now my heart beating fast. Now she hop out and it's someone I got a restraining order. Put yourself in her shoes. So he's still defending Holly in this case, which he says that he
is he trying to say he got a restraining order against Romeca? Hold up. I'm standing outside chilling. I'm not expecting Romeca to be pulling up, block me in like she finna do a month hit. This Chicago, we be ready to blow off at that alone. Now my heart beat fast as fuck. Now she hop out and it's a motherfucker. I got a restraining order. Put yourself in her shoes. What? So did Holly have a restraining order on Romeca?
And that's what it sounded like he's saying.
This is something. Let's go. Let's dig.
Yeah, this sounded like it was an ongoing back and forth with them.
He's not defending her, and you're going to hear from him later, but this is what he has to say. Now I want you to pay attention to this small clip here because allegedly, listen to what they said that Carlos went up to Holly and did. Listen to this.
Holly came out of the parked car and Miss Carlos was in a black truck vehicle. I think it was a Mercedes. And Miss Meeks was in the white car. So she was already like, I think she just said, and she had that out, that she was just dropping off her kid, like what's going on, you know? And so to me it looked like you know, like it looked weird, you know what I mean? Because I was telling the police that she had her baby inside her car, you know. So I was like, that's her baby, the baby's in the car, you know. I was like, you need to arrest her, like why aren't you guys arresting her? And then she was all like, oh, and by the way, I don't know if anybody caught the video or anything, but Carlos goes up to Holly and fist bumps her and says, what? Yeah, it was self-defense, right? It was self-defense. And she's like, yeah, it was self-defense.
Extra credit type shit.
I told you that they said, the witness said that they afterwards they fist bumped each other. Wow. That more make me think they pretty pretty much talked about this. I mean, that's what I think.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just clear as day. They had to. Because he wasn't in no shock. He wasn't distraught. None of that. None of that.
Wow.
Why did they get out their cars?
Why was they even there?
Oh man.
Why was they even there? He wasn't dropping off his son. He don't even take care of him.
Yeah, but
None of that.
this cousin gonna say that Romeca went to his house or something. I'm telling you, let's listen, girl, because I don't know. I'm oh my, this is a mess. This is a mess.
It's the heavy pole too.
Okay, so now I'm going to play this clip that's been circulating online from the alleged suspect in this case, who authorities have not identified, and she has not formally been charged with anything. So before I get into the clip, there's been speculation online about her being referred to as Holly Johnson, because apparently that's not her legal name, but authorities have not released her name at all. So her family does also refer to her as Holly. Also, the father of her child, you know, from my previous video, when he made the post, he referred to her as Holly as well. So an uncle of hers made a post and he said, and this was April the 6th, 2022. He said, "I know it's not midnight yet, but happy birthday. Man, it's been 28 years. You're getting old, young lady. I'm wishing you all the greatness in the world. You're at the age where every move you make has to be with purpose and an agenda, even if that means removing people out your life. Home owning by 30th birthday. I love you. Enjoy. Holly Johnson." So if this was a...
Hold up now. So Holly is 30 something too. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Yep. So they the same age.
But you know, black don't crack. We look good for our ages.
Right. And then on top of that, look like they trying to cover up her identity. Think about it. They didn't want to release her name, but people be digging, so they didn't put it out there.
name that she used online, her family referred to her as Holly as well. They would say happy birthday.
I would never be begging a nigga to be with me after he got a baby on the way.
Now, yeah, this one, Holly, is pretty much, to me, she picking at Romeca, because this is who she referring to when she's saying these things allegedly. But yeah, listen to this, y'all.
I would never be having matching t-shirts on with a nigga that got a baby on the way. I would never be trying to play family with a nigga that got a baby on the way. I would never want to be with a nigga that burnt me while I was pregnant. I would never want to be a bitch like that. I would never be telling random people that my baby daddy burnt me. I would never tell nobody no shit like that. I would never tell random people that my baby daddy cheated on me our whole relationship, my whole pregnancy, that he cheated on me. I would never, you could never get me to tell no shit like that to no random people that I don't fucking know. I would never want to have a job to where I'm wiping old people's ass and giving old people showers and feeding them and shit. I would never want to have a job like that. I would never want to have a job that my car was in the shop for 2 years. I couldn't get it out. I would never want to have a job like that. I'm wiping ass and I ain't got no.
There's nothing wrong with having a job, helping someone to wipe their ass if that's what they need.
Well, here's the thing. Now you're possibly facing charges where you'll be in the not federal penitentiary, but in prison, where you'll be working for 25 cents an hour. And you'll cherish that job of wiping somebody's ass and showering them.
Car steal? I would never want no job like that.
Better humble yourself.
Never want to be with a nigga that done got so many bitches pregnant during the time that I've known him. I would never want to be with.
So these ain't the only 2 kids he got? You thought when you got pregnant? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
It just sounded like me the way she talking. She thought that if she got pregnant about, he probably was gonna leave Romeca alone. But look,
my thing is that if he burnt her, the baby mama, and you know about it, why'd you sleeping with him?
Right. Talking about what you would never do.
Because he didn't care when he was sleeping with her, with the baby mama, and burned her while she was pregnant. He definitely don't care about you.
Think about it, he probably did the same thing to her, except she ain't gonna never tell it.
That part. That part.
Because it ain't like he think more of her than he did the other girl in reality. He messed about neither one of y'all. Let's go.
A nigga like that. I would never want to be with a nigga that didn't play in my face for damn near 10 years. I would never want to be with a nigga like that. I'm getting me a new nigga ASAP. I would never have a big ass birthday party and have to catch a ride to my birthday party because I don't have a car. I would never call a bitch.
But you wearing her brand of clothes.
And this look like all that girl business, all that she know about her business look like she been stalking her for real. This look like a real stalker.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Come out with never.
Sounds familiar.
All that girl business. God damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Stalker.
When she throwed her birthday party, had to get a ride to the birthday. I know she didn't tell you that.
That part.
Shoot. Goodness, girl, you obsessed.
Friend phone trying to vent to the bitch.
It is cold out here.
Right there.
Ice cold.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so keep in mind that as far as when that recording was done, or if it is even about Romeca, that is not known, but that recording has resurfaced given the circumstances that they both share a child with Carlos, the man at the center of this. And again, he has not been charged. She has not been charged.
Now, who is this say don't be concerned? This is January 22nd, 24. Unconcealed.
Authorities released her and said that it is still an ongoing investigation. Now I'm going to play the short clip from Romeca's sister. I played a clip from her in my previous video, but she went live again on someone else's page just to provide an update.
And I ain't gonna see her no more. That was my baby. That was my baby. That was mama. Everybody know I ain't play about my mama baby. It's my mama baby. With all the love I've been getting, y'all, I don't even see the negative shit. I promise I don't. I don't see it. I don't see the negative shit. I'm not getting if y'all see negative shit, please don't put it on my page. Don't send it to me. I don't care to see it. I don't care to hear it. I hear it and I see it. It's not affecting me. It's not. I know who my sister was. I'm not in denial who she was.
Let me skip some.
As an associate, as a friend. So exactly what their connection is, that's not known. However, as many have pointed out, he has some sort of connection to Carlos because he was able to get videos of what he is alleging to be Romeca going to Carlos's house. And he's been saying that he's going to drop more videos. So first I'm going to play some background introduction, where he's explaining the videos. Then we'll get into the videos. But what's important here is that he states that he has not talked to Carlos allegedly for 5 years. So a lot of people are saying, if you haven't talked to him for 5 years, where are you getting this information from? So what are you guys' thoughts about this? Do you think that it's possible that Carlos, who is at the center of this, because
now that's what I think, Carlos sending them stuff to say because he don't want to come live or do it himself, because that don't make sense for him to have videos of Romeca doing anything.
Right.
But he got like videos of her. Well, we gonna watch together. Here we go, y'all.
The connection between Romeca and the alleged shooter, who has not been charged, is Carlos. So do you think that it's possible that Carlos is providing him with the videos for him to publicly share? That is what a lot of people are speculating. But again, it's speculation at this point because it hasn't been confirmed. He has even said he hasn't talked to Carlos in 5 years, which you're going to hear. So listen to this.
Grab that one then. Oh, you got it. Let me. Hang up the phone right now, bitch. You want to sit on the phone and sneak this me to a red ass bitch
You go
that
go
did
right to
threesomes
jail.
with her friend? You want to sneak this me? Yes, she did. She a slut. She a slut, and her friend just said I got her. She said record me, and then if any one of them want to lie, call me for them hoes. For you, Kaya, and Holly. She said call her. I told Kaya.
Hey, Mario.
My homegirl said she finna go on me, but Loso when she was saying, bitch, I'm gonna make them come and with me. But I've been friends. What we talking about? But I'm lying. But I'm lying. But I'm lying.
That's girl.
Because I believe in you.
Not for me though.
Why you on here with all that bullshit though, G?
You said what?
Why
What
you
you
on
say?
here with all that bullshit? You talking about you love Ro and all that shit. What
That's
you
her
fucking
mama.
low?
All right, so you came here to disrespect me?
You disrespecting Romeca and you talking about that's your sister.
I ain't disrespect nobody, baby. Disrespect nobody, baby.
Yes, the fuck you is.
You just look pussy for you know. That's all.
I'm
it is.
just saying though, you
Pussy
won't
hurt.
even know half of the truth, and whatever he told you, you gonna listen to it. Whatever he
How you know he told me that? I just told you. I ain't told
Boy,
you.
he told you that bull goofy ass shit because you was reading off the fucking paper. But my thing is, why your ass on here like you talking about you love Romeca, that sis and all that shit, and then you trying to down her and you posted shit for 3 years ago and all
You
that
can't.
shit.
So I supposed to let you down, my brother though?
Who ain't nobody telling you to down your brother. We ain't gonna let you down our fucking motherfucking niece. So I'm
Right.
just saying.
But y'all down the boy first. Now you trying to make it something about y'all.
Did you hear me ever down Los? I never said anything bad about Los. When Los called our fucking phone explaining the shit, I gave that nigga the utmost props out the family. So you shouldn't even be doing that. If you say you love him.
She been doing that shit for a long ass time, man. We gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta accept shit for what it is. Like I know we don't want to say type of shit like this, take a hard pill and swallow. Look, my uncle died in 2010. He died in 2010, and all the shit he did when he died, I wasn't even thinking like, damn, folks did a whole lot of shit. Somebody was eventually gonna do something to him in a minute. Like all the shit you keep doing, you think your motherfucker gonna keep letting you bully them? They gonna keep letting you do shit. Think about it, Los. That baby, it takes 9 months for a baby to go on you. So if that girl had a restraining order on her.
So he trying to say Holly had a restraining order and that Romeca was harassing Holly?
That's what it sounds like he's saying. It still don't make a difference. Why is you at that little boy's school?
Right. But I do know he gonna make it look like that what's the guy named Carlos stay around down the street or around the corner or something like that.
Why is you following this lady to drop her for her kid at school?
Right. And why is he online trying to take up for? I believe he paid him, but I might be wrong. Them just my feelings. Because if y'all ain't talked in 5 years, why do you even care?
Shit for almost 2 years. Think about it. That girl got concealed carry. She ain't looking for no trouble. She just looking to protect herself. She ain't looking to do no stupid shit. Why would she get out? Why would she go there specifically for Roro? Like, she already got the police report on her. She just don't want her to run up on her. Like, why would she specifically go there to try to shoot her? Why would Lo set Romeca up for? Why would he? They ain't even got no money. Lo still want his me time. Sometimes after all this father time that he do, he want his me time. So of course he want to see. Sometimes he might want to Roro pop up at events. Like that's the thing. That's how you know Los and them not even together because Roro pop up at events that motherfuckers be at. She don't go there with Los. You never seen Roro go to an event with Los. You never seen that. What the fuck you talking about? Someone who can't defend themselves, bro? I'm not talking about her. I'm not.
That's the thing. We already know they weren't together. She clearly didn't want to be with him.
Exactly.
That's what it looks like on the outside looking in. So
If
this
they
right
been
here.
together in 5 years. She been posting. She already had got a restraining order. You know, posting that she didn't want to be with him. She got a restraining order. Y'all didn't follow this girl to her son's school. That's a fact.
That's what the news is saying too.
That's a fact. You don't have a kid there. Yeah, the baby daddy do. He got a kid there, but he ain't been around him and had him and spent no time with him or nothing.
Right. Because she put that on the internet. But let's see what else he got to say.
I'm not even talking about. I'm literally only saying that y'all gotta let the law do what the law gonna do. Because if you gonna throw down a man on the bus, who's gonna take care of Lil Los? Like they ain't gonna do what they gonna need to do for him, like Los gonna do for his son. And folks ain't had shit to do with that. Y'all wanting to jump in front of a bully. Folks not Superman. Ain't nobody Superman. What the fuck? What I look like jumping in front of a bully because two crazy hoes want to fight? And I'm telling them to stop. I've been breaking them up for a year. All this time that's going on. Calling the police, restraining orders, ain't nothing working. What am I supposed to do? I'm already doing what I can do in the midst of this moment for to try to save this last little thing. And then what I get? A bunch of people try to turn on me for no fucking reason and just try to build a story out of what they think. A lot of people, these pedestrians that's walking past, they don't know what's going on. They only know what they see, and from the very little moment, but they can still put their own story together, even though some motherfuckers gonna build up the worstest shit. They want the worstest shit to put. Like, it's a lot of that shit going on. But at the end of the day, bro, when you going through it with a person like Romeca, they say like Low starting his new life with the new baby mama. He trying to move on, bro. You got Romeca doing shit behind the scenes, but then you got Low probably gonna react after so much. Folks get tired of that shit. Like, I'm gonna drop some more videos of like it's gonna be videos of tearing up folks' crib, all type of shit. Like, it's more shit to come. Like, I'm saying, like, y'all want to show shit that's from a year ago. You mean to tell me she been doing shit for 7 years? She got all these different restraining orders on her.
Now, see there, that's what I'm talking about. He done dropped some videos. Telling me he got plenty more videos. Now, where the hell he getting these videos from? On Romeca,
That 1 year of shit that you probably got on Low that from 1 year ago, though. That was probably one incident from 1 year ago.
Thought you were home. Ain't that what you said? I'm at home. You ain't nowhere near home. You ain't nowhere near at home. And I'm ringing both bells. What you study land for? I knew you was pulling up to a bitch crib. That's why you blocked me. Like I said, you was pulling up to her crib. Bitch, I ain't stupid. Y'all whole lights on up there and everything. Who the fuck you think you lying to, Carlos? All you do is lie. All you fucking do is lie. All your ass do is lie. Bitch, who was just on the phone with me for 45 minutes driving to a bitch house arguing with me, and whole time you pulling up to a bitch crib.
Why did you lie? I ain't walking shit. You know I want. Hey, you know why did you lie? Why did you lie?
Don't leave your side. How did go? Good go. Come on, Ricardo.
If I see that pen around you, I'm gonna grab her ass. Get the fuck away from me.
Go with your mama.
Well, I got the answer where you got the videos from, because here Carlos clearly recording her on all of them. So that's where you got it from, Carlos.
His father not on here throwing his baby mama under the bus like that. It's you.
No, he can't. It's not legally.
So you're his voice for him since he can't do nothing.
No, I'm not. I haven't talked to him for 5 years. No, I'm not.
Okay, so that's you ain't talked to him in 5 years.
I'm telling the real shit.
And you telling his story. You telling their story.
So what?
It's not your story. What about the baby? The father brought the other baby mama there.
What you mean?
And that's the problem.
No, you trying to basically say fuck the daddy. That's what you want.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't know that man. You putting words in my mouth. You doing what you don't want nobody else doing. You putting words in my mouth.
I'm letting you talk. I'm letting you talk.
You letting me talk until I tell you something and the truth hurts because you don't want to hear it and you hang up. That's what you've been doing to everybody.
Something that I know is not true. You're not even from Chicago. You don't even know none of one of these people. But you're trying to be off a woman intuition shit.
Baby, I'm born and raised. What are you talking about?
Okay, so what the fuck that mean? It's still equalness in this world.
So stop talking about where you from. That don't matter. You weren't even there. You weren't even there. That's what matters. You weren't even there.
Like one person can't be a bad person.
And you don't know Los no more. You ain't talked to him in 5 years. Make that make sense. Come on now. Make that make sense. You just sat up here and said, you just sat up here and told this whole internet that you ain't talked to this man in 5 years. You just said that out of your mouth. So you don't know this man. It's been 5 years.
I know the real. Don't I know the shit though?
You're not making
I didn't
sense.
tell you that.
And you get mad. And then you get mad when you get upset.
I said yes.
So you was there when she pulled the trigger and shot her in the face.
That's when you first asked me was I there. I said yes, but
no, you did not.
Wasn't there.
What? You're not making sense, my boy.
No, I'm making sense. You just
no, you're not.
He put around the shit. It is what it is. He did that.
At the end of the day, Holly was wrong, and I'm gonna go into it because I'm a concealed carry instructor. But I do want to comment on the part with the video. People saying that it's disrespectful that you put the video that like at this time that Romeca, is disrespectful to her family. It's not disrespectful because at the end of the day, like you said, today isn't the time. Why don't you just go ahead and lay everything out on the table? Like they were saying that they wasn't dragging Carlos on here. They was. I don't know none of these people. They was dragging Carlos. They posted, and it's just facts. And again, I'm all for Romeca, but I'm just stating what I see online. They post all type of screenshots of Romeca saying that Carlos was harassing her, that he was doing this and that to her. And it's like, show, if we're gonna talk about everything, show both parties. And that's exactly what you did. You dropped the video to show that Romeca Meeks can be an aggressive person. Her auntie on the live even said once Romeca Meeks get all rowdy, you cannot calm her down. So at the end of the day, like, maybe Holly probably did fear for her, but like on that part, I don't think.
So that means she's not wrong. Then if she's fearing for her life, how could you say that? How could you say somebody wrong for fearing for their life?
Go into detail with you because I'm a concealed carry instructor. If Holly Johnson was from Chicago, Illinois, at the end of the day, once she enters over into Illinois, she has to follow the Illinois state and federal gun laws at the end of the day. Wisconsin no longer apply to her. So when she's over here, she's not a resident. She's not licensed to carry over here. So therefore, her gun must be broken down. Her ammo must be separate from her clip, and it must be in a lockbox and up in her car. She could transport her gun through Illinois, but she can't have it on her. And at the same time, like I said,
well, as quick as she moved, I don't think that gun was broken down. If she ran to the car, it seemed like it was put together.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to speak on that because I am a holder, and my thing is that when you go to another state, that's why I was saying before, is that if we was to get on planes and we take our firearms with us, we have to go through a certain checkpoint. They do have to be broken down. They have to be in cases with locks on them. We will not be able to have them on the plane. They will go on a separate flight, not with us.
Okay.
And then when you get there, you have to comply with whatever laws that is. Now, if you're trying to move there, to that state, you have to either comply with the laws or not comply with the laws. You have to fill out another application for your FOID card, and then they run a background check. To make sure that you can have that gun in that state. Or firearm, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Now, see, this the thing. Now, we knew she ran to a car and got the GUN, right? Now we know that if she went according to Illinois' gun laws, you know what I'm saying, trigger warning, that it had to be broke down. That means she had to put it together, put the ammo and everything. That means she even had more time.
Well, that means that she wasn't living in that state. Because right now, in the state that I'm in, you don't have to have it broken down or nothing, but you do have to, when you're traveling, like around your city and town or whatever, you have to have it in that firearms case.
Okay.
Then you get out, like say for instance, you go into a grocery store. You don't ride with it on your hip while you go into the grocery store. It's supposed to be in that firearms container box, and then when you get out, you put it together and put it in your waist. A lot of people don't do that, but that is the proper way to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Right.
And for her not to live in that state, from what I've heard, you're supposed to comply with their laws of the state that you're in.
This one right here says she's a
firearm instructor.
Right. So I'm gonna go back just a little bit so we can hear what she said. The gun's supposed to be put up. Okay, hold on.
Go into detail with you because I'm a concealed carry instructor. If Holly Johnson was from Chicago, Illinois, at the end of the day, once she enters over into Illinois, she has to follow the Illinois state and federal gun laws at the end of the day. Wisconsin no longer apply to her. So when she's over here, she's not a resident. She's not licensed to carry over here. So therefore, her gun must be broken down. Her ammo must be separate from her clip, and it must be in a lockbox and up in her car. She could transport her gun through Illinois, but she can't have it on her. And at the same time, like I tell people, if you don't know the federal, state, and gun laws in Illinois, don't come over here with your gun. Don't come over here at all. Because at the end of the day, if she feared for her life, because we're not a stand your ground state, we're a duty to retreat, which means that we have to, if we could walk away, if we could get in our car and drive away legally, we must be able to do so. Now they said that he had her, Carlos had Romeca up in a headlock, right? So if she was in a headlock at the
But hold on, wait, before you skip to that, because you're missing a piece. You're missing a very valuable piece when you just said that. When Romeca, y'all don't know, Romeca's card is the white card that blocked Holly card in.
Okay.
So you as a concealed carry instructor should know all of this. When you said, right, we are retreat state, right? When you are blocked from retreating, then what?
If you're on the block, go ahead and walk away. A lot of people got so much pride.
But listen, but your back is against the wall. Then what?
If her back is against the wall, she should never have her gun on her to begin with. She have to go to her trunk, unlock her trunk, unlock the gun.
The law obviously let her go. So obviously what you said can't match.
The law is the law. If you're not a resident, if you're not licensed in Illinois, you cannot legally have your gun on your person. It must be
okay. So why was the charges dropped on Holly?
Because they probably don't got all the information right now. And
all of what information?
You don't know what type of insurance that she has.
Ma'am, though, this is not no continuous case. When they drop charges against you, that means they are not looking at you as a suspect anymore.
Listen, they can drop charges. That don't mean
they can still be looking at you as a suspect.
They don't. If there's no more evidence to pick up.
That's what you're saying.
And that's what I ain't understand, because he acting like this a sealed deal. Is over with. They ain't nothing else to do.
Look, Lady T, around here, okay, I can walk with my pistol on me, my firearm on me, all day long. If I get in a car, it's supposed to be in a lockbox to travel it. But if I'm walking down the street, around the corner to the grocery store, if I want to walk to the gas station, I can walk right in with my firearm in front of the police.
Okay, so it's open carry.
Yeah, it's no problem with doing that here.
Okay.
At all. But if I go to a different state, they have different laws, and that girl should have known the laws.
Right.
You don't just go and on your, and I heard she from Milwaukee. I don't know the laws over there, but apparently they just ride around with it on their seat, which I know that's probably illegal, because they said she opened the passenger side door and grabbed it.
Right, yes.
It's not even supposed to be there. It's supposed to be in your trunk in a lockbox that you got time to think.
I'm sorry. Hi, Kai. Welcome.
Hey, Kai.
Let me drop the link just in case if Kai want to give his point of view. Kai, have you seen this story? Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And yeah, charges can be dropped against a person. That don't mean they're not keeping their eye on you. That don't mean they're not gathering all the rest of their evidence or getting more evidence and talking to more people who were there.
Yeah, because
they don't mean they're not pulling those cell phone records.
Right. And their witness to me, she sound credible. I don't care if she didn't stutter. If she really was passionate about locking them motherfuckers up. She said get both of them. So I believe her. You get what I'm saying? And I believe that he got his cousin talking for him. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but my thing is that we always got to start from the beginning of what we know. That's a fact.
Right.
And people be going on their feelings. Like dude right here. He is tripping because this is his cousin or whoever he is to him. Right. And so he's like, oh no, y'all wrong. And he talking to the firearm instructor. Somebody who has been to school for this, and we gotta always start with fact. And the fact is that she got killed in front of her son's school, dropping her son off at school.
Right.
By I ain't gonna say people, but by a person who does not have a child there. What are you doing there? Your common enemy is Romeca.
Right. And they said she had her baby in the car. The witness said she had whatever months her baby was in the car.
Right.
See, child protective service, all that need to be, because she fired if you think about it, if he was standing right there, she didn't hit him not one time.
That's what I'm saying. How did Holly get there? She didn't wish herself there. No, she drove herself there with a firearm on the seat.
Yeah,
nobody saw her go to a trunk, get a box out, unlock it, put it together.
Just say, let's go.
At the end of the day, this is what I'm going to say.
So listen, no, look, listen.
I do not care if Romeca bullied that girl and she told that girl in her face, "Fuck the law, and I'm going to kill you." If Romeca did not have no object or no weapon up in her hand, that girl should have never used deadly force on her. At the end of the day, it's
you don't know what deadly force could be though. Deadly force ain't just having a physical weapon.
Oh, she was up in a headlock.
Now he just really talking out the side of his
head. Yes.
It's like everything that she say that you get what I'm saying make a point. He just say any damn thing. What you mean deadly force? What you mean if she ain't got no weapon? Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Let me go back a little bit because this don't make no sense. What he just said about deadly force. That don't trigger warning y'all, and don't let nobody piss on you and tell you it's raining.
I know that's right.
This is exactly what he's doing right here. He is pissing on us and trying to tell us it's raining, and we ain't motherfucking going. This is not. This ain't right. He said the force can be something different. What? With no deadly weapon? How can you? That don't make sense.
He ain't smoking no regular weed.
Right. Let's hear this shit again.
There's no more evidence to pick up.
At the end of the day,
that's another thing. He said there's no more evidence to pick up, and you thought he's worked for the police department.
You see what I'm saying? Dude, where your credentials at? I would need to see him.
And this cousin that you taking up for, you ain't talked to in 5 years. That's another thing.
Man.
You love him so much, but you ain't talked to him in 5 years, but you on the internet taking up for him.
Right, asked him for $5 last week, couldn't get that.
Thank you. Let's go.
This is what I'm going to say.
So listen, listen.
I do not care if Romeca bullied that girl and she told that girl in her face, "Fuck the law, and I'm going to kill you." If Romeca did not have no object or no weapon up in her hand, that girl should have never used deadly force on her. At the end of the day,
you don't know what deadly force could be though. Deadly force ain't just having a physical weapon.
What?
Oh, she was up in a headlock. You said that's not true?
Look, so think about this. Think about this. If you just beat somebody up and this person got you restrained, and all the next words that's probably coming out of your mouth is saying, "I'm finna kill this bitch. I'm finna kill this bitch," and the motherfucker trying to hold you back and you breaking loose to try to get to a motherfucker.
She have a weapon in her hand to shoot her, to use deadly force.
Baby, clearly you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because
that's how we talk in Chicago.
The Chicago.
He mad because he came. He got paid.
I sure was thinking, like, what other deadly force did you use other than spitting on somebody?
Right.
With no weapon, you know?
But clearly that wasn't the case. You get what I'm saying? This man is something else. He by any means necessary. He gonna take his cousin side that he ain't talked to in 5 years.
Hey, I just reading. I'm jealous. She said, "Tell me your cousin just broke you off without telling me he just broke you off."
Right, because evidently somebody paying you.
Oh man, he's going hard. I know, right?
Right.
This is all bad, man. This is all bad.
Okay.
He is acting like a paid actor.
Girl, yeah, because ain't nothing. She's talking to him with sense. You get what I'm saying? And he's just all over the place. He just started trying to make it look like Holly. If you get what I'm saying, think about it. We got to think about how the family got money. So, ain't no telling. Because he definitely the spokesperson for his cousin right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I was on another screen. I'll be on another screen, so I can't see the chat. I have to come back. Okay.
Okay.
He
Kai, that is so sweet, Kai.
Thank you, Kai. Let's see. Angela also said, and we all see his line is coming. Ain't been around. We know all the business, right?
No, everything ain't been around in 5 years.
No, everything ain't talked to him in 5 years, but you best believe overnight he done caught up with all the business. He done told him everything he wanted and sent him all the videos.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin. I love my cousin.
Yeah, you don't know what Ellie Force is. It's true.
Police have released Holly. There's nothing, no more evidence to pick up.
Shoot that girl. That girl had no. That
She
girl
had a
they
reason
already
to shoot
know
her.
how
Obviously, the
she
police
is.
felt like
Holly
that.
been around for 3-4 years already.
It don't matter what you think. It don't matter. It don't matter. I said it don't matter. None of that matters.
Never came out. Everything that they showing on the line that Holly came at Carlos, busted his windows and everything. What threat did she did to Holly? None. It was some shit that
Yes, she do. The thing in my look, she did threaten Harley. You don't understand the series of the videos that I posted. Y'all be watching with a lot of inconsistencies and trying to make y'all stories up.
And I'm talking about the day that day. Romeca did not have no fucking weapon, no object in her hand for that girl.
It doesn't matter. That's not the only way you can create deadly force.
It does matter, and that's why everybody is mad right now because she knew that girl should have died that day. She should have died that day.
She should have died that day. No, because she's supposed to went to work. She wasn't supposed to go to Lowe's house. She wasn't supposed to leave Little Low school and go to Lowe's house. She was not supposed to do that.
But that don't mean she's supposed to die.
You don't know what she there for. You don't know what she there for. You don't know what she there for.
What at that moment did she have?
She blocked Holly in. Holly back is against the wall. You don't understand law.
She's against the wall, and what's gonna happen though? Okay, once she run up on her, what's gonna happen? Why is she fearing for her life? Because she might about to get her ass whooped. What is about to happen? Where she gotta?
What if she already got her ass whooped? What if Romeca running back up to her on her again?
Like I said, at the end of the day, she didn't supposed to have her gun on her in the first place. She's not licensed.
Right. See, all you want to jump back to is the end of the day. That shit don't make sense, man. Your story got inconsistencies in it. It's not supposed to be instructed. You not telling the real shit.
I am telling you. Listen, 4 things have to line up before you use deadly force.
Jelly, you asked the question. She went to his house. That's what he trying to say. That's when I'm confused. That's when I got to get to the bottom of this shit because the news is saying they went to the school. I mean, she had dropped her son off at school and like it happened right in front of the school. Now he's saying that Romeca went to his house. So
But it clearly showed. But didn't it show kids? Wasn't people dropping off their kids at the school?
Well, you know they did a clip showing the school. Yeah, they did show that. But you know how
in the video, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, on one of the videos they did. But we gonna dig into. We gonna figure it out. We gonna find that. We gonna get some justice for Romeca.
Girl, let's get some justice. Let's be investigators. Let's help out. See if we can help out.
Because this is not right. I don't give a care. I'm agreeing with the instructor. You know, I'm agreeing. I just don't believe that it was self-defense. No, ain't no way. With all the evidence. Go ahead.
That's why I need the whole story because, you know, as much story as I can, because, you know, you do have a right to, you know, bear arms and stand ground wherever you are and in self-defense. So, but from right now, from what I have is not feelings. What I'm seeing is facts. Right. So if my facts is outweighing your feelings, then hey, you probably was in the wrong.
Self-defense. When you done ran you brought it cross state, you got it in the car, your baby in the car. You get what I'm saying? Then, like I said, it's a post where she had posted hours before that talking about unaliving somebody.
Yep.
And then this right here, you could clearly see this cousin. They might not even be cousins for real. This so you get what I'm saying? All the videos I got, Carlos definitely had to send you those videos. Ain't no way you could get the videos out of his phone that he done recorded unless he sent them to you. And then talking about he can't talk but okay, well, this is the thing, because of legal reasons. Didn't he say that Carlos couldn't show them videos or something? Because in that case, then it's got to be something going on. It can't be nothing going on if he's scared to talk. He using you.
And even if they try to delete that stuff, you know, the prosecutors can get that stuff back.
Right.
So,
let's go.
In Illinois, it has to be an imminent threat that you believe that somebody's going to call great.
Obviously, the police felt the need of that, right?
I honestly, maybe so.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you how Illinois work. With domestic abuse cases. They go off your past. They go off, do you got records? and they go off videos and shit that people
I
can
don't think
present
they,
evidence of
I
you
think they
tweaking.
just let her go. I don't think anything. Listen, it's gonna be
They
a lot
said
of
that release
surface
her
on the
on
internet.
all charges, all dropped.
Her family is not letting this go. It's gonna be
It
more.
don't matter what our family do. It doesn't matter. Our family, you can't be charged twice.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me keep it a buck with you, bro. On some real shit. So this is what everybody trying to say to you. You saying one thing and saying another one. You capping. You beating around the bush. Motherfuckers asking you questions. You not answering.
Ask me a real question.
He hung up in her face because she telling the truth.
Yeah.
Ask me a question, bro. What the fuck is what?
And he working off of feelings.
It's my shit.
For real, her mom used to babysit me and my cousin when we were kids. Our family kind of grew up. I wouldn't say grew up together, but I know them basically through my grandmother. We all been cool. One thing I will say, it's very disheartening to see something such as this matter when you know that somebody is better than the decision that they have made, right?
Mhm.
One, Holly was not jealous of this girl. That's number one.
One decision don't make you as a person, though.
No, it does not. No, but it could diminish every valuable. It could diminish all the good things that you have done in life for other people and things of that matter. But I'm gonna like.
But that's only if people. Look, that's only if people is the people. When you aren't good with yourself, you care about what other people
But hold on,
think.
let me finish though. Holly was not jealous of this girl. Not at all. And I'm telling you, I've actually
Why
come.
would she be? She a new baby mama.
She wasn't. No. But Holly
side.
come. Listen, boo. Let me talk. Holly come from good people. I'm talking about good, solid ass people. She don't come from no bum ass family. She ain't hurting for no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? She got her shit together.
That ain't got nothing to do with her being jealous.
Nothing. Absolutely
Ain't got a
nothing.
goddamn thing.
But you can have all the money in the world.
Thank you. Ain't come from
not
good
be
people and
happy.
still be jealous. Come on now.
And want somebody else with somebody else's life.
Right. That don't. I'm seriously. And be obsessed. You get what I'm saying? Well, you would rather take somebody out than you just because you took. There's gonna be somebody else, Holly. It's gonna be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
Together. This is one. Me personally, as a person, as somebody that knows her, I'm just upset at the decision that she made to shoot this girl. You know what I mean? And now I feel like,
Nah, I don't know.
like that's just me. But
It's
like
not
I said,
being fair.
but
Not
on the
being
flip
fair.
side, no, bro. On the flip side, if it was me and you keep popping up on me, you bullying me, bitch, I ain't one of them. I'm about to shoot you. Period. Point blank. I don't like.
Now see how he being an asshole? Because this girl literally said she don't agree. Holly babysit her and everything. She love her, but she don't agree with her. Unaliving this girl like that. Then he got the nerve to say you ain't being fair. What kind of shit is this? What is fair about this girl being in her face and unalived after she dropped her baby off at school? There's nothing fair about that. The fuck is you talking about, dude?
PSA.
Her intentions to kill that girl? Absolutely not. She didn't have no intentions. It's just like, damn. I was
Don't
like,
smoke
back
weed,
the
he's
fuck up.
smoking.
But we can't tell, like, every.
What you say now? I'm sorry.
I said PSA, don't smoke the weed he's smoking.
Hell no. Don't breathe the air he breathes and shit. It's toxic. It's just contaminated. This don't make no sense. He said you ain't being fair. Like what happened was fair. Why he get somebody that's some kin to him that's been talking to him yesterday or last week, a month ago? Why you go pull a dum-dum from 5 years ago?
In my Pam's voice, dum-dum.
Right. Rest in peace, Miss Pam.
Yes, honey.
Here we go. Let's go. Everybody got an opinion, and that's cool too. But I think like this image that people are trying to paint of Holly is not who she is.
Right.
Unfortunately, I hate that the young boy, the Romeca, I think I said her name right. I hate that Romeca lost her life in this situation or whatever. But I think that we're painting a picture of Holly that is not a picture of being painted of Holly that is not true.
Right. So look, it's good that you say that. It's good that you say that because now it makes me question you to answer you this. How do you feel like you're supposed to think about those?
What I'm telling you is I don't like the decision personally as somebody that knows her. I'm just upset at the decision that she made to shoot this girl. You know what I mean? And now I feel like, like that's just me. But like I said, but on the flip side, no, bro, on the flip side, if it was me and you keep popping up on me, you bullying me, bitch, I ain't one of them. I'm about to shoot you. Period, point blank. I don't like her intentions to kill that girl. Absolutely not. She didn't have no intentions. It's just like, damn, I don't like back the fuck up. But we can't tell, like everybody got an opinion. and that's cool too. But I think like this image that people are trying to paint of Holly is absolutely.
I got a question. So when you said that a motherfucker had pulled up, which car you saying was Romeca's? The white car, the Honda. The white car was hers? Yeah. And where was they at? Did Romeca did she pull up on Romeca at the school, or was that Los? Like Romeca pulled up on Holly at Lo's house. Lo's house is on the same block as the school, so it's down the street. If you go look at her crime scene, bro, you gonna see the puddle of blood in front of a store, in front of a storefront, not in front of a school. If you go on my page and you see Romeca stalking Los and pressing his bell, you gonna see her show the whole crime scene right there. So that means she got killed right in front of his house because the blood spot is right there in front of his house, not in front of no school. So you saying she dropped her son off and then what? She re-rocked and went by Lo's house? Yes, that's exactly what she did, bro. Instead of going to work, she could have went a whole nother way. The way she go, when you come around there from that way from White Castle, and you look which way you can look right, you can see Lo's crib, you look left, it's her way to go to work. She chose to go right to Lo's house. Okay. So when she got to Lo's house, what you saying happened though? Like when she immediately got Holly in, and she already couldn't wait to catch Holly, so you should already. The headlock situation should come from. The headlock situation come from after them in the midst of them fighting, him trying to break Romeca off of her. She breaking away, and you know how you might slip and try to grab your bitch, you might just slip in the headlock, and you're not deliberately putting her in the headlock. It's just her slipping around trying to get away from you, so she might have just ended up in the headlock type shit. He didn't tell Holly to shoot her in the midst of that. That was Holly's own decision. But in the midst of that, you got to think about it. If Romeca just attacked her, that means old girl they're fearing for her life because ain't no telling what Romeca's saying. If you just beat her up, you just smashed her, why you got to beat her up again? You feel me? So my thing is, when you put her in the headlock, was she shot before the headlock and then she got shot? It's like in the midst of him trying to hold her, she slipped into the headlock, but it's like all in a few seconds of that shit, her doing that shit, Holly just probably getting scared and just shot her.
Now you thinking for all parties, you know every damn thing, and you weren't even there. You telling the Holly side, the Carlos side.
But they are saying now that if you go on his page, you're gonna see the blood outside of a store, not a school.
Okay.
So I think this is where the house thing come in at.
Okay.
So I guess she dropped her kid off first.
And then turned the left and went to his house instead of making it right.
Right. And I guess that's when, didn't she jump out and say, I have a restraining order on him or something? Well, I have a restraining order.
Was it Holly one dropped out and said that?
No, Romeca. Because I guess Holly said she had a restraining order or something. They probably got to arguing on the phone, maybe. But the fact is that we hearing now is that it wasn't in front of a school, it was in front of a store.
We're supposed to be down the street from
Paulo's house. Yes.
It's still wild because how they all get there? Did Romeca see them come down the street? Because it wasn't like she made it to his house if they down the street from his house. Meaning still they had to jump out their cars. This is wild.
Okay, I see I'm jealous. She says, but Lene, in the video, when she rang his doorbell, it was nighttime. I don't know whose blood that was. The witness described the event taking place near the school. I don't know, y'all. I don't know now. Like I
That's what I told y'all. Mixed up. I don't because even the witness said, "Yep, placed near the school." That's right. But I think this cousin gonna say like his house is like down the street or across the street from school. Let me see. Let's listen some more.
So it was like a 1, 2, 3 action, bro. It wasn't no, I got on the headlock for 5, 10 seconds, 6 seconds. No, like you kind of motherfucker 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. It wasn't no shit like that, bro. It wasn't like he trying to give us the knuckle sandwich and shit like that. You feel me? Like,
sir.
So in the midst of everything happening, a motherfucker said that he could have broke it up. Could he have broke everything up before that happened? I'm just saying, like, motherfucker said, like, he 300 pounds.
No, you couldn't have, because look, sometimes, like, you might not be standing exactly by a person. You know what I'm saying? When you're in front of your crib and you chilling and y'all outside, you got a car, they got a car. She might be sitting on her car. You might be tweaking in your car sometimes. You know, you might be walking back and forth. You might be on the opposite side of her car. You just sitting outside talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Like having a regular conversation. Don't think nobody is gonna pull up. You don't think nobody see y'all outside. Y'all just having a regular day.
Yeah, that's my question, because the motherfucker said, you know, I'm across the street. Like, I seen you across the street. The little, you know, the white dude, you know, the Hispanic was like, I seen you. I was across the street. So I'm trying to figure out, like, at what point in time did the people that was speculating about what happened, like, what part did they see? You know what I'm saying? So my question is, at that point.
So look, when you getting off the grid, it's like a corner, bro. Most people who get off, like the pedestrians that be walking out, they usually getting off that green line right there. So usually they get off the green line, make a right by Sharks, and then they was coming up that street where they was possibly fighting. So they probably walked up in the midst of the actual fight. You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't even walk up and see. They didn't see Romeca pull up and swerve and hop out and all that extra shit. They saw in the middle of the fight, and then I'm pulling her off and all that shit. You know, so they walked up and was like, oh, he had her in the head. Like, why they shot? It wasn't even like that. It was just quick second type of shit. Like 2 seconds of your life could change your whole life.
But so far, it doesn't seem like the witness told it live. She was even saying in front of the police, lock their ass up.
Right.
He know it all. Like I'm just saying. With yourself. Okay, he said the house and school are on the same block. Yeah, he could have broke it up.
He definitely could have did that.
Yeah, if you think about it, if he would have stood in the way, maybe she would have shot him in the back. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I bet
she wasn't gonna shoot him. She loved him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cause think about it, he was holding the girl. She let it go 3 times, and they don't want them hit him. Let's go, y'all.
Depending on how somebody judge.
Right. So I was just thinking that because they say like 4 shots was handed off. So you got 4 shots handed off, and if a motherfucker say she shot with 4 shots, and he had in a headlock, and this nigga ain't get hit,
that don't make sense. If he had on the headlock while she's shooting all them shots, that means Los would have got hit, right? So it sounded like she was in a temporary hold, bro. It sounded like she was boom, and it was just broken loose, and she might have just got shot all in the midst of that shit. So the pedestrians just walking by like, oh, she in a, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just got murdered, so that's a scary scene for people who don't see murder like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what I had to ask, though. I appreciate you, though, boss.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Man.
Move because I'm pretty sure.
That's the thing. You don't know how long he had her in the head. Like, you don't know if he just
long enough for her to get a gun. Right, no, but I'm saying long enough for her to get a gun and shoot. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel
she already had her gun on her. She never not had her gun. Holly was standing outside of Los' apartment. Roro passed Blue School to go see about who the fuck might be outside.
Uh-oh. What did he just say? She already had her Jew on her.
And that's illegal. That? And that's illegal.
Did y'all hear that? When the woman said she ran to the car and got it, he said, she already had it on. I have to go back, y'all, on that one.
Mm-hmm. And that's illegal.
Had it on her. He talking too much. Well, I'm just saying, he talking enough. Put it that way. Go ahead. Let's go.
Move because I'm pretty sure.
That's the thing. You don't know how long he had her in the head. Like, you don't know if he just
long enough for her to get a gun. Right, no, but I'm saying long enough for her to get a gun and shoot. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel
she already had her gun on her. She never not had her gun. Holly was standing outside of Los' apartment. Roro passed Blue School to go see about who the fuck might be outside Blue School. She can stop or something and poke Blue and bring his doorbell like on the video she was doing.
Right, but I'm saying if she already had her gun on her and Romeca pulled up, so she just carried her gun on her, Romeca pull up, and they're fighting, and Romeca's getting the best of her, obviously, because he comes in and breaks it up. Why didn't she shoot her from the beginning? Why wait till she's in a headlock to shoot her?
Because you don't. See, the thing is, this the thing. You don't in the middle of you fighting a motherfucker. You gotta keep your hands up. How the fuck you gonna keep your hands down? She probably blocking, trying to not get hit so hard. You know, like you don't know why she can't get to her gun. That's be the thing. That's why your life started fearing for you, because you got a motherfucker that's over you. You got a gun on you, and you can't even get to it. And then when you finally do get to it, it's like last second. Let's say Los finally get over there and pull Roro off of her, And then the girl finally get up and she's like, she recovered, fixing herself, and then Roro break up out of there. I'm gonna kill this bitch. Let me go. Boy, and the old girl just finally pull her gun out like this the end of that. Boom, boom, boom.
Right. So you see me coming. You know me and you got problems. You see me pull up on you. You got your gun on you. You gonna pull your gun out and shoot immediately, correct?
No.
So you feel like, but she pulled the gun out on her while she was in the headlock. So I just feel like if I'm seeing somebody that wants to attack me and I gotta
see, but you thinking it's a headlock where he was actually holding her like this. You don't know if it was just like a little slippage to a point. You don't know that. That's why you keep saying it's like it's a headlock.
Don't know either.
Okay, if it was slippage, I don't think Romeca would have, because
you don't motherfucking know either. Why you trying to study, justify? You know what I'm saying? We just know he restrained her. Period. Whether he had health or goddamn hand, he restrained her.
Yep.
Shit. Headlock is a headlock. Some might be tighter than another one. But a headlock is a headlock. And ain't the time you said he didn't put her in the headlock. You said he put in there. Shit he's saying instead of trying to take up for him because it ain't adding up because it don't make sense. Shit, y'all lying. You got anything to say, Gary?
No, I'm just listening. Because I'm trying to figure things out now. Because things are switching and changing.
Yeah. That's why I told you he had a lot to say. So I'm confused still now. Shoot. But I think maybe we'll get more clarity when we listen to her family. Thing about it is I know it's gonna take this long on these videos. So we probably gonna have to do a part 2. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on my crime channel with the rest of it.
Okay.
Yes. So we're gonna finish this video, which it is not that much left. And then tomorrow. Now, y'all forgive me when I don't come on the next day, like I said. Something might come up where I might not just feel like it. You get, yeah. But I'm
trying. It's life. It's life. Stuff happens.
To come on my crime channel so we can finish, because I do have the video of her family. But I'm pretty sure it's other stuff. And you said you had some videos, so and it's other, so I could pull some more stuff together to help us figure this shit out. Because some ain't right. Okay, so let's go.
She shot her directly in the face, like you said. If I see somebody coming at me with a gun and I got slippage, I'm getting the fuck up out the way. You feel me? Like,
and this was so fucked up because wasn't it? Roro said she don't give a fuck about her having no gun. Holly announced her to her, "I'm not here to fight you. I have my pistol. Leave me alone."
And that don't even make sense. For her to announce she ain't here to fight. Mama Lisa.
Can you hear me?
Girl, yeah, you in the chat time, you done dozed off.
I done taken and dozed off with this thing in my ear and carrying on. You done woke me up with all that noise carrying on. And then I done started listening again.
Well,
I done started listening again. It's interesting. But it's sad, but it's also sad.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go and get out here.
Okay, Mama Lisa, love you.
Love y'all.
All right, good night, Miss Lady.
All right, that Lene still up there?
Yes, this is me.
Lene, I know you still up there. I'm telling that other one, Karen. Now I'm gonna get on out of here.
All right, sleep well.
I like your voice, Lene. You real sweet young lady.
Oh, thank you.
I need to be funny and carrying on with the child holder. She know I don't mean no harm. That's how I do, Lynette. That's your mouth. She can't stay long, but you go to clowning and carrying on. All right, Lynette. I'm gonna go on in that chat and listen to the rest of it. What did you say, baby?
I forgot to lock the door.
See that what I mean, Lynette? I don't do nothing to nobody. You see that in channel? I used to didn't know what the shade mean, But I know when I'm getting shaded on me now, Lynette.
Don't be shading her, Lady T.
You got my locking the doors on. That ain't right. Lynette. See, that's bringing no food with her much. I gotta get on out here because I try to be nice standing on me folks down. Lynette, I ain't the only one that called that though, right, baby?
You're right, huh?
That's all I want to know. I'm going down in the chat. Like my mama, you say, I ain't crazy. I know what I heard.
Good night, Mama Lisa.
Good night, Mama Lisa. Okay, shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the replay
gang.
Y'all hit that like button, hit the like. We got a little bit. And like I said, I got another video. And I'm gonna be collecting some more to finish this off or to, dive even deeper to see what's going on. But we already can see some of it is bullshit. Off the top.
This is amazingly crazy.
Yes. This is wild. But like I said, look like her family got a little money there. I think that's playing a big part of this.
Hey, you already know money makes things happen.
Right. We don't even know how long her people money is, but we're gonna find out. Soon. All right, let's go.
And then they fought and he came out and broke it up. I mean, I think
she attacked her, not fault. Fighting is when you both squatting up and y'all both ready to fight. Attacking the motherfuckers when somebody like, I'm not trying to fight you, and you just run up and start hitting them anyway.
Okay. I mean, I think we're gonna, of course, everybody has their.
Y'all, the way he talking, he don't talk to Holly. He talking like he keep giving Holly perspective of the story to me. He don't talk to Holly and Carlos. Get that side of the story out, baby. He get yeah, he don't talk to Holly. Listen how he studied, you know what I'm saying, taking up for every little thing and really trying to say how Holly was feeling. She was scared. She ain't got yeah, every little thing when somebody tried to check him about something, he started giving us Holly's perspective. Let's go.
Own opinion, just like everybody got an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I just, from my perspective in here, you don't know the real story, like you said, and nobody's seen the surveillance video but a couple people. But in my mind, if I see somebody that's an attacker coming, I'm gonna either remove myself from the situation, as in like going, like you said, it's the sharks and all these other places, run into those places or go back into the house.
Right. See, that's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking, bro. When you figure out that you inside of a circle, let's say you got a car right here and you got another car right here. So the only out is this little bitty out that she just walked around from my car, and the only out is the other out outside the car, but the out is not headed towards a fucking restaurant. It's headed towards the oncoming traffic.
Where are you going to run to your baby? I'm just saying, like, if I think somebody's really going to kill me, I'd rather get hit by a car to make it home to my baby than to stay.
You're crazy.
But
if you get hit by a car, you're not making it to your baby.
But if you kill somebody, it didn't have to go this way. Then she could get charged with murder and not make it home to her baby.
The police felt the need to did though.
Get that girl right there. My point. Get on the ass out the way. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Always around the day.
Okay, you guys, that's the end of this video. I thank everyone for being here to support me tonight. Thank you for Lene for hitting the panel, girl, and helping me dig through this video.
No problem.
Videos. And
I thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And we're gonna be back tomorrow to do it again, but I'm gonna go on my crime channel. Try to get that crunked up and in order.
I'm already subscribed.
Okay, so yeah, thank you again for being on the panel. I really enjoyed you. Appreciate you. Thank Mama Lisa, Angela, Jelly. Let's see who else came in the building tonight. Kai. I think that's it.
Melanie.
Mel. I'm strong up. Mel's World. Let's see. I think that's it. I think I'm almost positive. I ain't trying to leave nobody out. If I did, forgive me, but I think that's everybody. I appreciate all y'all. I enjoy myself. And yeah, we're gonna come back with the rest of this tomorrow. I got to simmer over what I done seen and listened to tonight.
Yes.
Get my notes together, because this right here is the Wayne Dang Dewey. And yes. If we can go get justice for Romeca, Meeks, Blackman. Yes, we're gonna see if because this is like I say, I just can't see this happening like this, and the girl just getting away scot free, and yeah, this
Well,
not.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm wavering a little bit now, because of the simple fact is, I thought for a fact we knew it was. She dropped off her kid, came back outside, and boom,
right.
This is where everything took place in front of the school.
Right.
So I'm wavering just a little bit because I don't know. I don't know everything now. Like,
but even if it was in front of his house, do you think still that?
No, but look at all the things that we heard that I brought to the table and you brought to the table. And what I brought to the table was what you thought is this girl traveled from Milwaukee to Chicago.
Right.
That was wrong.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then it's supposed to happen in front of the school. That was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of like wavering now, like what actually took place, what actually happened.
Okay.
Because it could have been, Holly could have been in self-defense.
Because Holly could have had a restraining order too, right?
Exactly.
So we gonna
the restraining order. They gave the restraining order to Romeca. Right. The people online is giving the restraining order to Romeca, saying Romeca had a restraining order against the guy, the baby daddy.
Right.
Now we're finding out that the restraining orders possibly belong to Holly.
Or it could have been that Romeca had a restraining order on the baby daddy and Holly had a restraining order on Romeca.
True. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we finding out, what we felt or thought or heard that we thought was facts is really not facts.
Right. And Joe said Romeca blocked Holly's car hit. I didn't know that. Well, we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of it.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to get to it, y'all. And like I said, I enjoyed y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until the next time, I'm out of here.
Bye.
Love and blessings, everybody. Love and blessings.